Night behind Paul Skeens, who gets to start. He's 5-0 in 6 career starts against the Reds with an 0.53 lifetime ERA. Connor Griffin returns to the lineup tonight, and he'll be back in there at shortstop for Donnie Kelly's team. Donnie winning number 100 yesterday, and he'll chat with Greg Brown when we return right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
We're back here at PNC Park for Game 1 of the 3-game series, Pirates and Red City Connect night. We're in the skipper's office with Pirates manager Don Kelly. And boy, Donnie, last couple games, outstanding stuff. A 5-1 win yesterday. You hold the Mariners, by the way, to 2 runs. This is only the second time all season long that a team has held the Mariners to 1 or no runs in back-to-back games. So quite a series. Let's ask you about Bubba Chandler, one of his better starts, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. First 3 innings are really good. And then 4th and 5th ran into some trouble in both innings and found a way to navigate it, get out of it. Jake Mangum with a huge play there in the 4th inning, sliding catch in left center field. And then in the 5th, 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and induces a ground ball double play to Nick Gonzalez to get out of that inning. And you know, to see Bubba be able to slow it down in those big moments, stay in the strike zone, and find a way to make pitches was a big step for him.
And it looked as though there were a couple of visits, one in particular from Henry Davis, and it might have been actually after that base hit by Crawford at just a little dying quail into shallow right field that dropped in. And you could just see he wears his emotions on his sleeves. He started to kind of walk around the mound. It looked like Henry Davis came out there and really settled him down. He struck out Cal Raleigh. You mentioned the double play. Julio Rodriguez hit into that. Yeah,
well, Henry did a nice job with him and finding ways to help Bubba slow it down. And he did. That at-bat against Raleigh was a big at-bat, I thought. And for him to be able to strike him out and then get the double play. I thought we played great defense yesterday overall. You know, that double play, Mangum's play that we talked about, Nick Gonzalez diving play in the hole. I thought it was one of our better played games overall.
And really just some great escapes by the Pirates. Evan Siffs got Cole Emerson to ground out to Triola to end the 6th inning. You mentioned the play Gonzalez made. Mason Montgomery came out to get the pinch hitter. Rob Refsnyder flies out to left field.
So the Reds, I know, or the Pirates want to get some separation on Cincinnati.
Offense step up to Brandon Lau with a big home run, Henry Davis with the opposite field homer to right center, and then Henry with a big double and a great base running read there to steal third base too. I thought it was a well-played game.
Break that down if you would, Donnie, because Henry Davis was at second base. Jake Mangum's trying to bunt him to third. Misses the bunt, or the pitch was not buntable, whatever. And the third baseman, J.P. Crawford, comes in to cover, doesn't go back. Tell us about, as a base runner, what you're supposed to do there. Henry Davis did it.
He did it perfectly. To read the third baseman, seemed like J.P. got a little aggressive that first the first bunt attempt that Mang fouled off, I think, and we get to the second one. And Henry being aware of watching Crawford and knowing that if he crashes hard, nobody's at third base. And he did a phenomenal job getting over there with nobody out, and give us a couple chances to get the run in, and Brandon Lau was able to.
It's been a while since Henry Davis has had a two-hit game, but he did that yesterday. The home run to right center field, the double to left. You've talked about this a lot with Henry Davis. It's like, keep pushing positive stuff from Henry Davis, because he has been hitting the ball harder, maybe into better luck, and just maybe starting to feel it now. Yeah,
and I think the thing that stands out to me, we've talked a lot about too, is that we're not seeing the pull foul ball line drives, into the, by third base or even short left. His at-bats are starting to get back through the middle. That doesn't mean he's not going to pull the ball. It's just that he's trying to shift the field back through to the middle of the field, left center to right center. Doesn't mean that he's not going to be in front of a breaking ball like he was his last at-bat and hit a double. He's going to pull those. But how do we stay through the middle and drive the ball through the middle, which he has the strength to do, and still be able to pull the off-speed pitches? He's been doing a great job working, and really cool and happy for him, because there's nothing more frustrating as a hitter than hitting a ball 105 and being out consistently, and he has hit some balls really, really hard that have turned into outs.
So, Donnie, that's interesting that you can tell. That does he take that as a sign also? Is that driven home by him, just a simple thing like that? You're not, obviously, he's not pulling the ball sometimes behind him with those foul balls.
There were some. He drilled Beasley in spring training.
Jeez.
When we were playing the Yankees, 105 off the thigh.
Oh, my.
And he hits the ball so hard. And now we're seeing him start to go back through the middle a little bit more. It's just cool to see him having some success, because it's frustrating as a hitter when you're working so hard and you don't see the results.
Well, Connor Griffin returns tonight. Great to see him back in the lineup. You've got him leading off. Is he back earlier than expected? Had Horwitz not gone on the injured list, might he have played a little bit more at Altoona? What went into the decision to activate Connor Griffin?
Yeah, no, always a fluid situation there with as far as rehabs go. We were able to, the training staff and Ryan O'Hearn did a great job of being able to get Ryan back quicker than anticipated with Connor. I think if it had been a leg injury, maybe a little bit more cautious, if you will, of how fast to push it. But we left it open-ended on purpose, just to be able to see. And Connor getting back up, it isn't full go. We're going to have to manage this here too, that, he's certainly not going to be turned loose right now to be in there every single day yet. Kind of, finishing everything here at the big league level.
How will you handle that, Donnie? Some DHing, some days off with Connor Griffin initially?
Day by day. Days off at the beginning for sure, just to make sure that, he is getting back up to game speed, playing 9 innings and getting eventually back-to-backs. We're just going to have to manage it well.
Do you have to tell him to back off at all? It's hard to do, I guess, when you're out there at shortstop. You can't back off. Pregame work, back off on that?
There's a plan. As far as pregame work goes, Luke, our head trainer, Novacell, and Connor and Chris Truby and Matt Haig have come up with a really good plan for him as far as the pregame work goes, and managing that effectively so that he can manage his arm. But as far as playing the game, there's no telling Connor Griffin to turn anything back.
How good does it feel in the club?
There's no telling Connor Griffin to turn anything back.
How good does it feel in the clubhouse and everybody having this kid back?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you can just feel it, can't you?
Yeah. He's a heck of a kid. He's a heck of a player. And really pumped to have him back in the lineup.
Bummer for Jack Brannigan, though. What was that like?
It was.
He comes to the big leagues, but doesn't get a chance to play yet.
Yet. And to come from Double-A to the big leagues, and he's Jack got put on the 40-man. Really good player, still developing. Got him over here from Altoona the other day. We weren't sure how long it was going to be. Knew it was going to be short term, and really, really trust him defensively for sure. And the offense is coming along, but just he needs to be able to play every day.
He's overcome so much. Do you really root for him, don't you?
Oh, no doubt.
So many tough injuries for him. You've got Jerry Triolo playing third base just to give Nick Gonzalez time off, and because you just mentioned the fluid situation, those three guys look like they'll anchor down the left side of the infield for a time.
Yeah, Tree has been much, much better versus left-handed pitching. Nick is better against righties, and he can obviously still hit lefties. And Nick has played, I think it's 31 or 34 straight games without day off. And we've seen what happened with Spencer and with O'Hearn, and just trying to manage that effectively in a good situation with Tree against the lefty.
It's Paul Skeens tonight. Don't have to ask you about how good he's going to be. We're just going to assume that he'll continue to do his great stuff, especially against these Cincinnati Reds. But Andrew Abbott is a left-hander, but the Pirates beat Andrew Abbott very early this season.
Yeah, Andrew, he's a good pitcher. And, we've talked about our left-handed approach. Need to do the same thing and, stick to, it took us a while against Freeland in Colorado, which was frustrating, and found a way there in the eighth inning to get to him. We need to get to Abbott earlier than that, but I think sticking to our approach is a big key.
Donnie, didn't get a chance to congratulate you on 100.
Thanks, Brownie.
How's it feel? 100 W's.
I'm ready for 101 today.
Well, yeah,
and,
but statistically, I don't know how much they talked to you. I just was reading about it today that it's the fastest to 100 for anyone's first 100 career managerial wins as a Pirate since Bill Verdon. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I didn't know that, in the respect that I have for all the managers that have sat in this seat. I think that as time goes, reflect on that, but certainly couldn't do it without the players and what they've done last year and this year. I mean, last year taking over, it was tough in the middle of the season, but I thought rebounded well. And then, this year, talked about it yesterday, we're in a good spot, not exactly where we want to be, but we'll have to keep going and continue to get better and play more consistent baseball.
All right, here's to 101. I'll have a champagne bottle tomorrow for 101.
Thanks,
all right,
Brownie.
We'll be back. It'll be Joe Block and Bob Walk. We continue on the Pirates Baseball Network.
At AHN, we see you juggling 100 things at once. That's why we made it easier to book with the doctors you need. With AHN online scheduling, you can book with your primary care provider or get time with a specialist. Visit ahn.org/schedule, answer a couple of simple questions, and search for providers, locations, and times that work best for you. Easy online scheduling. Because at AHN, we see you.
Hey, Pittsburgh! Join us at PNC Park on Sunday, June 27th for Soccer Night when the Pirates take on the Cincinnati Reds at 4:05 p.m. Arrive early to enjoy a pregame block party on Federal Street presented by Mike's Beer Bar. Fans can enjoy live music, drink specials, and more. Plus, the first 20,000 fans take home a Pirates soccer jersey courtesy of Allegheny Health Network. Learn more and get tickets at pirates.com. Learn more and get tickets at pirates.com.
Back on the pregame show here from PNC Park. The Pirates entertaining the Cincinnati Reds tonight, opening up this three-game series. The Pirates have won 5 straight meetings with the Reds here this season. Let's step out 10 seconds for network stations to identify themselves here on the Pirates Radio Network. Pirates taking on the Reds here at PNC Park tonight. And it'll be Paul Skeens pitching for the Pirates. He is undefeated against the Reds lifetime. Andrew Abbott, left-hander, going for Cincinnati. And here tonight from PNC Park, we will be taking a moment of silence to pause and think about those who have been impacted by the natural disaster in Venezuela, a country, of course, very closely tied to baseball for decades, and thinking about those affected by that tragedy. Here is public address announcer Guy Junker.
At this time, we ask all those who are able to please rise and remove your hats. All of us across the game of baseball are deeply saddened by the devastating earthquakes that have resulted in significant loss of life and widespread destruction in Venezuela. We extend our heartfelt sympathies to the players, employees, fans, and all those who are mourning loved ones or caring for family and friends affected by this tragedy. In memory of the victims and in solidarity with the more than 1,500 major and minor league players who call Venezuela home, as well as the millions of baseball fans throughout that country, we ask that you join us in a moment of silence as we remember. Thank you.
And when we come back here from PNC Park, we'll have tonight's starting lineups right after this. Tonight's game on the Pirates Radio Network brought to you by Ford, the official truck of the Pirates. Highmark Health. Highmark is proud to support Pirates everywhere from home base to home away from home because life. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Pittsburgh Brewing Company. Pittsburgh Brewing, makers of Iron City and Icy Light. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Pirates Baseball, also brought to you by AHN, official medical provider of the Pirates, caring for you through every win, every loss, and every moment in between. Operating Engineers Local 66. Partner with them at IUOE66.org. Sheets, the official convenience store of the Pirates. Why the Sheets not? Get a snack after the game. And by Coppers, protecting what matters, preserving the future. Tonight game. And by Coppers, protecting what matters, preserving the future. Tonight, game one of a three-game set with the Cincinnati Reds in town and with the starting lineups. Here's Bob Walk.
Thank you very much, Joe. Tonight's lineup is brought to you by your neighborhood Ford store. Reds in town, as Joe said. Their record is 37-42. Blake Dunn is their leadoff hitter. He'll be in center field. Elidio Cruz is the shortstop. He'll be be hitting second. J.J. Blade will be the left fielder. He hits third. Sal Stewart, the first baseman, is the cleanup hitter. Nathaniel Lowe will be the DH. He'll bat fifth. Eugenio Suarez is the third baseman. He's going to hit sixth. Spencer Steer, the right fielder, is in the seventh spot. Tyler Stevenson will catch and hit eighth. And batting ninth, second baseman Matt McClain. The starter for the Reds, a left-hander, Andrew Abbott. His record so far this year, 5 wins, 4 losses. Pretty good ERA, 3.83. For the Buccos, Connor Griffin back with the Major League team, coming off the injured list. And he'll lead off tonight. He's going to, of course, play shortstop. Brandon Lau will be the second baseman. He'll bat number 2. Hitting third, left fielder Brian Reynolds. Marcel Ozuna will DH. Ozuna will bat cleanup. Ryan O'Hearn bats fifth, plays first base. As Merlin Valdez, the right fielder, will hit sixth. Jared Triolo has moved over from shortstop to third base. He'll be hitting seventh. Jake Mangum in center field is the number 8 man. And batting ninth behind the plate is going to be Henry Davis with Paul Skeens on the mound. Paul this year 6-7. Excellent ERA at 2.86. We'll be right back with Paul's first pitch. You're listening to the Pirates Baseball Network.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And right now, new mattresses start at $1,500 during our 4th of July sale. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to...
That sound, that's home. When you're watching the Bucks, you don't reach for just any beer. This is Pittsburgh. We show up for our team, and we stand by our own. If you want to hit a home run in your town, drink local. Iron City Beer, brewed here since 1861. A true fan favorite. We're cracking Icy Light. Clean, crisp, and built for game day in the new Stargell Stars can. So next time you're in the stands, ask yourself, are you drinking for some other city, or are you drinking for your town? It's your town, it's your team, it's your Iron City and Icy Light. Iron City Beer and Icy Light. Proudly Pittsburgh.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
It's baseball on a Friday night in Pittsburgh. The Pirates and the Reds with Paul Skeens on the hill tonight. And, Bob, that's always must-watch, must-listen radio. And with Skeens against the Reds, boy, I don't know if there's been anyone better. In fact, there hasn't been at least a Pirate in the last century, anyone against any team, than Paul Skeens against the Reds.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight to see Paul go out there. I hope he's
against the Reds.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight to see Paul go out there. I hope he's efficient first couple innings, keep that pitch count down so he can go 6 or 7 innings would be nice to see. He has got the pitch count elevated a little bit in the first 5 of late, and it's not nothing to, I think, be concerned about. But we always want to see him go very deep because he's always pitching very well. So keep that pitch count under control early in the ball game. And they have a lefty on the mound, so at times that's been trouble this year. We'll see how that goes. The offense has been swinging about pretty well though this homestand, so I feel confident about tonight.
Yeah, the Reds have not been hitting all that well, and they have been on a slide in May and June combined. They have the poorest record in baseball, and they are 0-6 when Paul Skeens faces them. Skeens clad in all black tonight, the City Connect uniforms, gold Pirates across the front, and the surname and number on the back as well. Skeens 5-0 with an 0.53 ERA in his 6 career starts. It's the lowest ERA against the Reds, anyone that's made at least 5 starts against them in the history of baseball. And so that is the history behind this one tonight, where Skeens, of course, he hasn't pitched bad, but the Pirates have not won any of his last 7 starts. An oddity to Skeens' season. It's odd to see him with a losing record.
Yeah, it got off to such a great start. He started racking up the wins pretty quickly there, April and May. And, I was thinking, wow, this could be his first 20-game win season. But, he's running a little bad luck as far as it's not always the same reason. Sometimes it's not getting a lot of run support. There's been a couple times where the bullpen let him down. So it's just one of those things. You work through it, and then before you know it, you've won 5 in a row. And I'm sure that's what's down the road here for him.
Yeah, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, you kind of figure that baseball will even itself out. And maybe that is starting tonight. Pirates took 2 out of 3 from Seattle on this homestand. The Reds were off yesterday. And Skeens going to face a Reds outfit in the bottom third in runs per game and runs allowed per game. Second lowest batting average in baseball. And good news regarding Jared Jones, by the way. He will start tomorrow. A successful bullpen session yesterday after getting struck on his pitching elbow. So he's okay. And then it'll be Keller in game 3 of this series. Reds are 2-16 against the NL Central. Blake Dunn in center field leads things off, right-handed batter. First pitch of the ball game. Right there for a strike. Right on the inner edge, 97 from Skeens. 73 gorgeous degrees here tonight. It's perfect weather for baseball. Dunn at 279, couple of home runs. Fouls it back on a full swing, and now 2 strikes. I don't know if there's anybody better working right around the strike zone than Paul Skeens.
Yeah, he's really got the good command. I mean, that's you look at why is he so good? It's he's not the hardest thrower in the league.
Just off the plate away. Now it's 1-2.
Doesn't have the greatest breaking ball known to man. Any of that kind of stuff. But it's all excellent, and he's got real good control with it, so he's always working the edges.
Here's 1-2, and just a little high on a curveball or a sweeper, perhaps. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ellie De La Cruz waiting next. He's just returned from the injured list. And then it's J.J. Bleday. Skeens on a 2-2, and it's 3-2 now. And this might be what you're talking about with upping the pitch count. He's ahead 2 quick strikes, and then maybe now try to get him to chase, maybe try to do this, try to do that. He has the 3rd highest pitches per plate appearance of any starting pitcher in baseball. You wouldn't think that with the dominant stuff of Skeens, is swinging a foul.
Well, one of the things he has is a big toolbox. There's ball peen hammers, there's wrenches, screwdrivers, all kinds of stuff.
Even a scratch owl.
But you don't need to use them all the time. Sometimes you just grab that crescent wrench and go get them.
One size fits all. Another 3-2, swinging a in-between hopper, and it's off of Griffin's glove and into center field. Done with a big turnaround first, and Mangum will run it back in.
So that play looked awfully weird, didn't it?
It did.
That ball must have done something really odd. Like maybe a knuckleball or something.
Maybe he squared it up. Yeah, and it knuckled on Griffin because he didn't move on it.
No, he acted like it was a line drive, 1 hopper right at him. And then he kind of, right the last moment, had to lunge a little bit to his left, and he didn't make the play.
Now, Griffin just back today, activated from the IL.
Either the ball did something funny or he maybe lost it, somebody's white shirt behind home plate, something like that.
Kind of a low liner and in-between hopper. Or 1 hopper, I should say. Strike 1 on Ellie De La Cruz, switch hitter, 276 with a dozen home runs. His pitch from Skeens, it's up and in with a fastball, just missing 1 ball and 1 strike.
We were talking about Skeens, with a 2-something ERA and not really racking up the wins. That's another thing that's bit him a couple of times. The defense has, in a couple of games, not been at its best behind him.
Pitch is swung on and driven out to center. Mangum back just near the warning track. He'll make the catch as De La Cruz flies out to deep center. 1 out. Pirates in the field tonight, flanking Mangum in center. It's Reynolds in left and Valdez in right field. Triolo back at third base for the first time in a month. Griffin back in the lineup for the first time in June. Lau at second. O'Hearn at first for the injured Spencer Horwitz. Henry Davis back behind the plate for the 2nd straight day. And now J.J. Bleday, lefty batter, hitless in his last 13. .243 hitter, 13 home runs. Batting with Dunn on at first. He's stolen 6 times. Skeens a long wait and the pitch. And it's down low and away, ball 1. Add to the list of things Skeens does in a superior fashion. He has not allowed a stolen base all year.
He's got a nice pickoff move. For a big man, he's quick and accurate over there to first.
Yeah, De La Cruz would tell you that. He's picked him off twice in one season. His rookie year. Back with a breaker and a strike on a slider over 1-1. Jeremy Rayak calls the balls and strikes. Franklin Regional High School. Dan Isonia, the crew chief at first. Adam Beck, the umpire at second. Louis Krupa, call-up umpire. He's at third. No score, just underway. Pitches high and wide. A fastball missing. 2-1 on Blade, who grew up in Titusville. Made his debut here in this ballpark 4 years ago when he was with the Marlins. Griffin will play him up the middle. Toss to first. And O'Hearn playing in front of the bag, so no sweep on the tag. Now, O'Hearn is a left-handed thrower. Horowitz a right-handed thrower, so might change things a little bit on those tags at first on pickoff throws. Here's the pitch. And a strike at the knees. 2-2 on the slider over. Done at first with 1 out for Cincinnati. Skeens a long way. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First changeup of the night. Gets his first strikeout.
Did a nice job holding that ball a long time. Looked like Dunn was about to take off. He jumped out to a real big lead, but he just held it. Dunn got nervous and moved back toward first before he threw home.
Here's Sal Stewart, rookie right-handed batter, among the RBI leaders in the National League. He's down a strike on a breaking ball over. .249 hitter, 14 homers, 55 RBIs for Stewart. Dunn with a leadoff single. He's still at first with 2 away. Top of the first. Skeens on an 0-1. A little bit low, and it's a ball and a strike. Sinker that time to Stewart. Just 22 years old. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up back of first into short right field. Valdez comes drifting in, and he'll grab a two-handed for the final out. So that leadoff hit, nothing doing for Cincinnati. And now the Pirates are coming to bat in the home half of the first. No score here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
In Pittsburgh, black and gold are more than just colors. They're in the heat and apply pressure. That's why Pittsburgh's lineup of trusted co-pilots is Ford. Ford, an MVP in the city of black and gold. Only from your neighborhood Ford store.
At Giant Eagle, we're focused on quality, freshness, and all your favorites. Because meals bring us together. Because recipes keep traditions alive. Because the right ingredients make it or break it. Because being part of the neighborhood matters. Because what we pick up at the store is what we bring into our lives. At Giant Eagle, we're always going for better to bring you the best. Because it matters.
AHN online scheduling is a great way to book care with real experts. So before you look up, do I have a UTI? Stop searching and schedule an AHN visit anytime. Go to ahn.org/schedule online.
Get fired up, Bucks fans. Every time the Pirates steal this season, Valvoline Instant Oil Change's Steal a Base, Steal a Deal is officially in play. Every stolen base means you score a steal of your own. $25 off your next premium oil change. So let's cheer on Bucko base stealing this season to save on a winning oil change. Hey, it's just Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a Pirate. Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a Pirate. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Warm round of applause for Connor Griffin, who will be leading it off for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first inning. Griffin returning from missing nearly a month with an elbow strain, facing lefty Andrew Abbott. Griffin takes just off the plate, ball one. Pirates' 20-year-old shortstop at 270 with 4 home runs. Then it's Lau and Reynolds. Abbott comes home. Swinging a fly ball. Deep left field. Griffin, welcome back. Home run.
Way, way over 400 feet. That one went into the second deck in left field. What a bomb.
What a way to start off the ball game. Connor Griffin with a leadoff home run.
Hey, welcome back.
5th of the year. And that sheet shot by Connor Griffin puts the Pirates up 1-0. You can use code GOLD123 in your My Sheets rewards app. Unlock free fries with an MTO purchase from Sheets. Well, I mean, what have the Pirates been missing without Connor Griffin? There you tell you. It tells you right there. Lau with a pop-up. Left side and caught by Blade and 1 out. What an extraordinary home run. 435 feet on the home run.
I like the bat flip, too. It was very kind of sedate, maybe. Is that the word?
Good word.
But
Brian Reynolds is swinging a bit.
It had like a nice little, like a twirl to it.
Helicopter.
He kind of spun it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was very stealthy.
So a strike on Brian Reynolds.
When you hit 435, you can throw the bat a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle to De La Cruz, the Reds shortstop. He'll flip it on to first to retire Reynolds for the second out. So the Pirates yesterday winning. They're above 500 after game 81, right at that marker for the first time since 2015. They take an early lead here tonight on the Griffin home run as he returns. Pirates with 4 IL placements, and that's among the fewest in baseball. They've been able to stay very healthy all season. As Marcell Ozuna takes a sinker for ball 1 down low.
Yeah, but Cruz and Griffin, boy. At the same time, that's a tester for your offense.
1-0, a strike on a slider over, and Marcell Ozuna will challenge this.
The pitch was going to strike, the hitter's challenging.
Our first ABS challenge of the night. 2 outs, nobody on here in the first inning. And Ozuna wins it.
Call is overturned. Challenges remaining.
Voice of Jeremy Rayak. So now 2-0 on Ozuna. Hitting at .201. First time all year at any point his average at the end of a game over 200. And a swing and a miss, 2-1. And Donnie Kelly telling reporters today that, you know, he had said expect the new Marcell Ozuna. He's made a concerted approach. Hit the ball the opposite field when pitched that way. There's a swing and a miss there, 2-2. And in my observation in the last week, 10 days or whatever, that when he has been in there, he's looking to pull and hit a home run until 2 strikes. And then you're seeing him try to hit that ball to right center and helping him strike out a little less. He's come up with a few clutch RBIs. 2-2 coming. Swinging a ground ball to third. Pass Suarez and into left. And Ozuna will reach. Eugenio Suarez back with the Reds. He signed as a free agent. And of course Ozuna and Suarez linked because the Pirates were linked with Suarez initially, but he signed with the team he played a lot of his early career with.
And they both have very similar numbers this year to this point.
Yeah, that's a great point. Suarez 209 and about the same home runs and RBIs between the two. Very similar. There's a strike.
Same at bats.
Suarez had been on the IL for a while. So here's Ryan O'Hearn. Should be an error, I would presume here. That pitch is looped foul left side, and now 2 strikes on O'Hearn.
I think they're going to make that a hit. It was similar.
They did make it a hit, I guess, on the scoreboard. What now? Why would you say that's a hit?
It was similar to the Griffin play in the first inning
I see.
with Dunn. To the left, off the glove.
Here's an 0-2.
Hit firm.
Strike 3 call on a breaking ball, and O'Hearn caught looking, and that ends the inning. So Connor Griffin with a 435-foot home run, and we're through 1. The Pirates 1, Cincinnati nothing here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Can you see yourself in the seat of a tower crane, changing the city skyline, hanging off a cliff, constructing a natural gas pipeline, knocking down to make way for sustainability in our region? We are asked to weather the harshest conditions and push our powerful machines to the max. We are trained for the extreme and master skills unlike any other trade at IUOE66.org.
Howdy, Buccos fans. Be sure to head to PNC Park on Sunday, July 12th for a family fun day when the Bucks take on the Brewers at 12:15 p.m. to close out Country Weekend. Come on out and enjoy the Family Fun Zone on Federal Street, presented by C&M Play Studio. Plus, kids 14 and younger take home a Pirates bandana presented by IUOE 66 while supplies last. Stay after the game for a post-game concert featuring Jordan Davis. Get your tickets at pirates.com/Country Weekend.
This season, every Pirates home run does more than light up the scoreboard. It helps fight hunger. Through Home Runs for Hunger, Sheetz will donate $200 for every homer hit at PNC Park to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. Get loud, Buccos. Every Sheetz shot helps provide meals to our neighbors in need.
PNC Bank believes a consistent routine over time can take your money from average to elite. Just like in baseball, success comes from repetition. Pitch after pitch after pitch. Swing after swing after swing. Day after day after day. It might sound boring at first, but add that up over time, and the results will be brilliant. PNC Bank, National Association member FDIC.
Second inning coming up, and it's a 1-0 Pirates lead. Connor Griffin with a 435-foot home run, and he's the youngest Pirate to ever hit a leadoff home run in a game at 20 years, 63 days. Can you believe it? First one is there for a strike.
Well, yeah, I can believe it. He's pretty darn young.
Bob.
Well, yeah, I can believe it. He's pretty darn young.
Bob Bailey at age 20 had done it.
Yeah, most guys his age are just getting the A-ball.
Swinging a foul back, and now 2 strikes on Nathaniel Lowe, Eugenio Suarez, and then Spencer Steer, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Lowe, lefty batter, 256. 9 home runs. Skeens ahead, 2 strikes. And just missing with a changeup. See, I don't mind that pitch at all. You're right over the plate with it, just beneath the strike zone. Good pitcher's pitch. Try to put him away that way. Now the 1-2. Swing and a foul. Let's take 10 for the ID on the Pirates Radio Network. One and 2 on Lowe. Skeens ready, and here it is. Swinging a ball guided into right center, a base hit. Valdez angling to try to keep it from the wall. He will. Low around first, heading to second, and he'll get in with the double standing. So the Reds, for the second straight inning, have a leadoff hit. This time a 2-bagger from Lowe.
Hey, caught that change up. That one I think was high enough to be in the strike zone. It was close, down around the knees.
So Griffin with that leadoff home run, joining Bob Bailey and Roberto Clemente, the only 20-year-old Pirates to ever have a leadoff home run in a game. But Griffin younger than the other 2. Up and in, ball 1 to Eugenio Suarez. Hitting at 209. 7 homers, 26 driven in. Both he and Ozuna signed late in free agency. The pitch is hit on a line just past the diving try of Griffin and into left field. A base hit low will move up to third. And now back-to-back Reds hits to start the inning. But men at the corners and nobody out.
Not hit very hard. It was just high enough, kind of get over Triolo's head. He was playing, quite a bit shallower than shortstop plays, so he couldn't jump high enough to get it. And then Griffin, he was able to go about 3 steps before he dove, and he almost came. He even came closer than Triolo.
1-0 the Pirates lead on the Griffin leadoff homer. Now Spencer Steer, 6 for his last 58. Right-handed batter. Skeens offers down low and away for ball 1.
You get the seeing eye ground ball every now and then. That was a seeing eye line drive.
Yeah, just in the right spot.
Yeah.
Steer with 13 home runs. He's been a big run producer in the past. Swing and a miss, pulled off the slider. 1-1. I'd be catching him at a good time. Has that right side wide open. Reds don't often go to the opposite field. Have the second lowest batting average in baseball. The poorest with runners in scoring position of all 30 teams. There's a swing and a miss. Big chase on a slider, and it's 1-2. That was even more off the plate.
Now Skeens is definitely going to go for the strikeout now. He's got 2 strikes, way ahead in the count. Runner at third, nobody out. He needs a K. And obviously he gets a lot of strikeouts. See if he can steer one around the bat.
There you go. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swinging a tapper foul to Spencer Steer. Tonight, the Mega Millions jackpot, an estimated annuity of $489 million. $489 million. Don't forget to play at your local retailer or online. Pennsylvania Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians every day. You got to be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. 1-0 Pirates. Men at the corners for the Reds, and the pitch. Swinging a tap foul. Big swing there on a fastball. 1-2 fastball.
Didn't get a lot of it. They kind of drove it straight down into the dirt behind the plate.
Skeens will almost assuredly be the quickest of 500 career strikeouts of any Pirate all time. 6 shy of that figure. If he wants a strikeout, he'll get it. 1-2 is tapped foul again. So look at some of the advanced numbers. He's 4th highest in baseball in in-zone whiff percentage. What the heck does that mean? Well, that means you throw the ball in the strike zone. Do you get a swing and a miss?
In-zone. Oh, okay.
So
I thought you meant drop touchdown pass.
Yes. No, not Skeens. I saw him catch a few footballs in left field earlier today.
That's right. He does warm up with a football. I forgot about that.
So if he wants a swing and a miss, he can still throw a strike and get it. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for Mangum, and they'll have to play it on a hot base hit. Lau can score easily. 3 straight Reds hits. They score a rare run against Skeens. It's tied at 1 now.
Now that first hit was a legit smoking double, but we had the kind of the soft line drive that was a seeing eye. Barely got through the infield. And then this, I'm thinking it got off the end of the bat maybe. Or maybe a jam shot. I don't know, but it just did not carry. It just kind of blooped in out there.
Well, Skeens has beaten the Reds in every time that he's faced them. And it's down low and away, ball 1. Or at least the Pirates have beaten him. He's 5-0 in those 6 starts.
Well, that pitch right there, that's about as wild as you'll see Skeens get. A snap hook, I guess a changeup. That's what the scoreboard says.
Ball 1 to Tyler Stevenson.
Way outside and in the dirt. Good stop by Davis.
Swing and a miss, and now a ball and a strike. There's the first splinker from Skeens. Well, the only time that the Pirates have won a start where Skeens has allowed 3 or more hits was against the Reds. That was that last time that Skeens met Andrew Abbott on April 1st. 3 hits in this inning alone from the Reds. There's a swing and a miss out in front of the splinker again, 1-2. Stevenson hitting at .212 with 6 home runs.
Throw it again. He missed both of those pitches by probably a good 6 inches or so, both swings. Same spot, same pitch. Will he do 3 in a row?
First and second, a run in for the Reds. Nobody out in the second. Paul Skeens delivers a little bit low. Threw it again. 2-2.
Just that one was maybe 3 or 4 inches lower than the first two. Couldn't get a chase. They don't chase much, these Reds.
One game here in the second. Skeens delivers. Swinging a bouncer foul out in front of a slider. That was out over the plate. But I like how you talk about the strike zone in 3 dimensions. Just because it's out over the plate,
yeah.
but the bat's through the zone already. Thinking fastball.
Yeah, the strike zone is kind of a 3-dimensional odd-shaped box. That's why guys say, keep the head of the bat through the zone long time.
2-2 driven to the right field wall. This will bang off of it. I haven't seen Skeens hit in an inning like this in a long time. That's going to bring in another run on a single by Stevenson off the right field wall. Steer gets to third. Suarez scores, and it's 2-1 Reds.
I said, wow, because I couldn't believe how well that ball carried. When it came off the bat, I was thinking, is that going to get over his head? And they hit probably about 2/3 of the way up the wall. Hit up above the scoreboard part. Easily getting over his head. Well, I'll watch it again. Hit the very top of the scoreboard. I was exaggerating a little bit, as I tend to do sometimes.
And a mound chat here. John Tuvey with Sport Radar is our statistician tonight. Just more on the Griffin leadoff home run. He's the 5th youngest in the modern era since 1901 to hit a leadoff home run. And that's on all teams. You don't remember Lou Klimchak from the Kansas City A's. He was the last younger player to do that. That was in 1958. And the last younger player before him was Mickey Mantle, 1951. Griffin with a leadoff home run tonight, but the Reds, 4 straight hits off Skeens in the second. They now lead 2-1. Here's Matt McLean, the number 9 hitter, showing bunt, pulling it back, and taking ball 1. One strike on McLean, hitting at 200, 8 home runs. He's hitting 153 with runners in scoring position. Again, the Reds dead last out of 30 teams in batting average with runners in scoring position. Not in this inning, though. 5 hits already off Skeens. The pitch, that's a strike. Gets a sweeper in there, 0-2. Opponents have hit 315 off Skeens this year with runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. And McLean takes low. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. McLean doesn't have a hit against the Pirates since August of last year. He's 0 for his last 31. Here's the pitch. And a little low that time. That'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Steer is at third, Stevenson at first. 4 straight hits in the inning for the Reds, negating the Pirates' early lead. 2-1 Reds. Still nobody out. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count on McLean. Skeens has thrown 26 pitches in this inning, has not recorded it out. We're in the second. 3-2. And it'll get a strike 3 call. And McLean wanted to challenge this. I think it might have been too late.
Yeah, I think it was too late.
The pitch was on the strike. The hitter's challenging.
I'll let him have it. He was looking in the direction of the Reds dugout, but I think he just was shocked
call is overturned. Cincinnati has 2 challenges remaining.
Well, they let him have that extra couple of steps up the first base line, and Donnie's coming out to argue. He's got a beef here with Jeremy Reagular. It ends up turning over the strikeout to a walk, and there's still nobody out.
Now I'd like to watch the replay and see how quickly Reagular called it a strike. If he called it a strike right away, well then, yeah, that was too late.
Yeah, the batter, once he starts up first, or starts toward the dugout in this case.
Well, he didn't go to the dugout. I thought he was going to first base.
Oh, yeah, he was going up first. Yeah, as soon as he heard the words, it looks like he turned around.
Yeah, but he was going to first base. He was taking his arm guard off, like he thought he'd gotten ball 4, and then I guess he had heard the strike 3 call.
And now Bill Murphy will come out.
It was, we'll call it borderline late. If he would have said not too late, I agree. I would have said, yeah, okay, yeah, it was too late. That was probably could go either way, and it went against us.
And so the first 5 base runners have reached the bottom 5 of the order, all reach against Skeens here to begin this second inning. He's thrown 27 pitches without an out in this second inning. The Reds have a 2-1 lead. They have the bases loaded, nobody out.
I wish we could have gotten a view of the Red dugout to see what they were doing, because he did, when he realized it would strike 3, he did glance over there immediately.
Blake Dunn puts the ball in play out to right. Valdez will come on and make the catch. The throw coming home, and it is off the plate away. The runners all will advance. Steer is in. Stevenson and McLean follow him once the throw came home. It's a sac fly by Blake Dunn. The first out recorded, but it's 3-1 Cincinnati.
That's definitely a strong throw from the outfield.
Well, the 2 trailing runners waited for that throw to be clearly going through, and it went over the cutoff man and then away from the plate.
It was offline also. I'm watching a replay. It was about 10 feet to the...
Ellie De La Cruz drives one out to deep center field off Skeens, and Mangum will make the catch just shy of the warning track, and the runners will tag again. It's another sac fly, this time for Ellie De La Cruz. It's a 4-run inning for the Reds. They lead 4-1 here in the second.
They're doing damage with the sac flies.
I mean, they're hitting the ball really hard off Skeens this inning. And again, Skeens has absolutely dominated Cincinnati through the years. But this 4-run frame. Skeens had allowed 2 runs against the Reds in 6 starts.
He's going to end up
total
most likely at 50 pitches also to get through 2 innings. So this is not going to be a long outing for him, I don't think.
Yeah, swing and a miss by Bleday, who struck out his only time. It's just off the plate away with a fastball missing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Man at third is McLean. There are 2 outs. It's 4-1 Cincinnati here in the second.
A hard sport to predict, isn't it?
The hardest.
With Skeens, the way he's pitched against these guys.
Here's a 1-1, and it's a high strike. Fastball at the top at 96. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bleday. Well, the Reds again typically do not fare well with runners in scoring position tonight. They've been able to string hits together. They're 3 for 3 in those scenarios. A couple sac flies to boot. Bleday hitless in his last 14 now. 1-2 to him. Just missed in. He tried to bail out, did Bleday.
The bullpen just now getting going. They're
in the second inning.
Starting to have concerns.
The Pirates don't really have a long man. They schedule Majinski once in a while to pitch, but otherwise it'd have to be piecemealed together. 2-2 outside, 3-2. A 4-1 game in the second, and Brandon Bedouin, who has not pitched in 9 days, is getting up in the bullpen. Skeens looking for that final out here of the second inning. Here it is. Ball 4. Missed down and in with a slider on 3-2 after 5 had reached in the inning and 4 have scored.
Might be a little shook out there. He missed by quite a bit with that slider.
Well, what was it, a year before anyone scored 4 off of him in a game? To begin his career, or something like that. I mean, this is very unusual.
Boy, that challenged strike 3 really is looming large here.
ABS system. There's a strike.
And you did mention that he glanced over toward the dugout, and I did see that in a replay. I'd love to see what the dugout was doing at that moment.
Here's an 0-1 and a strike, 0-2. Talking about when Matt McLean had walked up first base, and the Reds have the dugout up first base here in this ballpark.
And that's why they want you to do it immediately, because you're not supposed to be able to get any help from the dugout as to whether to challenge or not.
0-2 to Sal Stewart, up and in with a fastball. 1-2 from Skeens.
The dugout, they got a great look at high or low, so they can help you out on high or low right away. And I think that pitch did end up being a little bit low.
Skeens has thrown 38 pitches in this second inning. He's faced every Reds hitter. Wipes his brow. Reds have scored 4 times off him this inning. First and third, 2 outs. He's ahead 1-2 on Stewart. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Threw him a sweeper. And the Reds bat around and score 4 off Skeens in the second. We'll go to the bottom half. It's 4-1 Reds on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light. Well, the Reds score 4. They're up 4-1 as the Pirates come to bat here in the second inning. Lefty Andrew Abbott for the Reds. Righty batting Ace Marilyn Valdez. He takes strike 1. Righty batting Ace Marilyn Valdez. He takes strike 1. Skeens throwing 39 pitches in that inning. He had never done that in any inning in the major leagues. His previous high was 37 in that first inning on opening day in New York against the Mets. Valdez at 152, a couple of home runs, has hit lefties very well this year in the minors and a brief time in the big leagues. And a fastball down and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slugging better than 700, including that time at AAA, which is most of his season. There's a strike. Hooked that changeup, but it ends up down and in, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Skeens had never allowed 5 straight batters to reach. And a swing and a miss on the changeup. 1 out. Valdez down on strikes. But I guess the law of averages, the way that he has absolutely obliterated the Reds time after time, eventually Figure they'll get to him somewhat at some point. He had allowed just 2 runs, did Skeens, in his first 6 starts against the Reds in his career. Jared Triolo is the third baseman tonight, the number 7 hitter in this lineup, and he'll take ball 1 down low.
Yeah, it's not easy just to have something over one team just forever. You see it occasionally, but it's a little rare.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. I mean, to compare it, there's only one Pirate pitcher ever that had a lower ERA through 6 starts against any team. And that's a strike 1-2 on Triolo, and that was Al Mamu. You remember him from the early 1900s. That was against Brooklyn. Just to give you an idea how long ago that was. Here's the pitch. And a little bit low. 2-2 on Triolo. Nope. Strike 3 call, excuse me. Delayed call. And so now 3 straight strikeouts for Andrew Abbott. Pirates trailing 4-1, and Jake Mangum is coming up. Mangum at .291 with a homer. Pirates have won 5 straight against the Reds coming into tonight, all this season. There's a strike. They dropped the first meeting, and that's one of the 2 wins that the Reds have over the NL Central all year. They're 2-16 against the division. Cincinnati. A 1 pitch, swinging a ground ball up the middle, and De La Cruz can't get there either. And Mangum with a base hit, a ball that just kept bounding out of the reach of all.
Almost looked like it went underneath De La Cruz, but maybe he just thought, well, I'm not going to throw him out. I'll just let it go anyway. Because he wasn't going to. It didn't matter if he caught that clean or whatever. Mangum had a hit there.
So he's on for Henry Davis. Mangum. And Henry takes a strike. Davis with a home run and a double yesterday.
Had an excellent game.
So in May and June combined, Davis 6 homers, 16 RBIs in 70 at bats. I'll spell that out why that's significant. The pitch to him, swinging the ball yanked foul out in front of a curveball, and now 2 strikes. I mean, if you extrapolate that over, close to 500 at bats or whatever, and most catchers don't get that many because they don't play every day. But you're talking 40 homers and 100 RBIs. So he's had the power. Batting average hadn't been there, but he's had the power that you'd really like to see from Henry Davis. He dribbles one foul.
You get 100 RBIs, you can hit 200. I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. Some fashion or form, sure.
Yeah, it's all about knocking in runs, win games. And that's the bottom line, winning games.
That home run yesterday, hitting it to right center in this ballpark. 0-2 is yanked foul again. Way out in front of a fastball. Seeing slowly but surely the results of the work that he's doing to try to hit the ball gap to gap more. Once in a while, habits that have been formed over the years do creep back into the game for Henry. A swing and a foul, just got a piece of that changeup. But Donnie Kelly talking about how when you get the results, and he did yesterday, then maybe that can help validate that work and get him to believe to do it more within the game. Down 2 strikes, Abbott the lefty pauses, and he'll deliver. Swinging a ground ball to third. Suarez was playing him right along the line. And the force at second ends the Pirates' second. To the third, it's 4-1 Cincinnati right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the back. Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Summer's calling, and it tastes like flavor. Crack open the tropical taste of IC Light Mango and the refreshingly bold new IC Light Berry. Bright, Crisp, refreshing, bursting with flavor but still light. Icy Light Mango and Icy Light Berry. Bring the summer flavor rush.
Do you have a passion for making a difference in the lives of others? Then join the team of direct support professionals at PMH FOS who empower individuals with intellectual disabilities, autism, and behavioral health needs to live successfully in the community. With a starting direct care wage rate up to $22.75 per hour and a sign-on bonus up to $5,000 available for full-time roles. No prior experience or degree is necessary, and we provide comprehensive training. Visit pmhfos.org to find your career and passion today.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Let's go to the third inning. It's brought to you by the Iron Workers Local Union number 3. We don't go to the office, we build it. Reds bat at the Iron Workers Local Union number 3. We don't go to the office, we build it. Reds batted around in the second inning. A 39-pitch frame against Skeens. Scored 4 times and lead 4-1. Nathaniel Lowe will lead off this inning. After doubling last inning, there's a strike from Skeens. Starts him off with a sweeper. 4-1 Reds. First of 3. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in there, 0-2. This is the last team with a below 500 record the Pirates will face probably over the next month. As all the other teams in the next month currently have a winning record of the Pirates' opponents after this series. Skeens has had 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got him to chase a high fastball. 1 out, and we'll pause 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Here's Eugenio Suarez. Had his first ever career hit against Skeens in the second inning. He's late. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Threw him a fastball. Late on 96, right at the top of the zone. Nice high fastball. That high fastball struck out low, the previous hitter. Here's a swing and a pop-up on a sweeper. Davis tosses the mask away, gives it a look. We'll go into the 8th row seats. And now it's 2 strikes on Suarez.
Looked like that was going to come back. Triolo came all the way from third almost to the on-deck circle. He thought it was coming back.
Once in a while, I felt a little breeze here, and the wind doesn't blow in that much. I don't know if maybe just a lazy breeze helping to push it a few rows back more than maybe it would have. 0-2. And just missing with the high fastball. Good pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a real good pitch. You got 2 strikes. His high fastball is one of his better weapons. So raise it up there a little bit, see if you get that swing and miss.
Starting to see it this inning. Yeah, up and in fastball that time, 1-2.
Fouled that baby off the way down the handle.
Pitcher's best pitch is a well-placed fastball.
Yep.
Skeens employing that notion this inning. Down low and away with a slider.
And that's true. The guys that top out at 91. It's still.
See,
you got to command the fastball. Everything else you do kind of builds off that.
Well, 2-2 on Suarez and the pitch. A swing and a foul back. Up and in fastball again. 97 firm.
Unless you're a knuckleballer. But even then, you got to command the fastball. Nobody's swinging at the knuckleball. You got to throw something else for a strike.
Well, 2-2 on Suarez here with 1 out in the third. Reds batting. Cincinnati leads 4-1. Skeens delivers. Swinging the ball yanked foul out in front of a slider. Skeens among the most foul balls of any pitcher. Back to work on a 2-2. Swing, fly ball, deep left field. Hit that sweeper toward the left field corner, but caught just into the warning track. Reynolds makes the grab for the second out. 8-pitch at bat after getting those 2 quick strikes on Suarez. Spencer Steer is coming up. There will be a pregame block party tomorrow before the 4:05 game against Cincinnati. And it's all brought to you by Mike's Beer Bar. That's out on Federal Street. Come on out and join us. Pirates.com/tickets. 2 outs, nobody on for Spencer Steer. He swings and pops it up along the third base line. And now Triolo will move over, and that ball goes way into the seats. Yeah, there's something going on with the wind tonight. That ball looked like it'd be probably along the warning track in foul ground.
Yeah, normally the backspin on those balls can bring them back toward the playing field. They kind of come down with a little bit of an arc to them, but not these last 2.
1 to Steer, a swing and a miss. Pulled off the sweeper, and it's 0-2. Skeens going for his first 1-2-3 inning. 4-1 Reds. You're in the third. This will be his 70th pitch of the night. 0-2 coming, and he strikes out Steer on a changeup. And we'll go to the last of the third. It's 4-1 Reds on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light. Connor Griffin to lead it off here in the third. The Pirates trailing the Reds 4-1. Griffin gave the Pirates the lead in the third. The Pirates trailing the Reds 4-1. Griffin gave the Pirates the lead with his leadoff home run, 435 feet for the 20-year-old, the youngest Pirate ever. Hit a leadoff home run, and the youngest in baseball in 68 years. But the Reds lead 4-1. Here's the pitch from Abbott. And a curve down and away for ball 1. Abbott has been prone to the long ball this year, though in his previous 10 starts, an ERA under 2.5. 1-0, chopped on the ground to third. Suarez stabs that inning, gloves, throws Griffin out. 1 away in the Pirates' third inning. There's going to be a fireworks night Friday, July 10th. It'll be part of Country Weekend at PNC Park. Milwaukee's in town. It's a 6:40 game. Friday, July 10th. Stay afterward. Post-game Zambelli Fireworks Show brought to you by EQT. Go to Pirates.com and pick up some tickets. Here is Brandon Lau. Left on left. And it's down and in for ball 1. He flat out to left his only time. Now among the leaders in the National League with 19 home runs. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Pulled away from a sweeper, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Lau has hit 4 of those off left-handed pitchers. He and O'Hearn, the 2 lefty batters in the lineup tonight. Cruz and Horwitz on the injured list. The Pirates more right-handed than they've been. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul tip. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And no surprise, the Pirates lefty hitters this year, second in all of baseball in OPS. The righty batters, though, 4th lowest OPS. And so, why have they gone 5-14 against lefty starters this year? That probably explains it. But they beat Abbott back on April 1st. He delivers, and the 1-2 is fouled away on a sweeper down and away. Now battling with 2 strikes. Pirates have won 5 straight series against the Reds, dating back through the last couple of years. 1-2. Swinging a foul back on an away fastball. And they've won 5 straight this year against the Reds by a combined score of 43-14. Cincinnati has built a 4-1 lead here in the 3rd.
Got a good shot at winning the Battle of the Ohio.
And the 1-2 hit toward the Allegheny. Deep to right, and a leaping grab made by Steer for the 2nd out. High arcing fly ball to the warning track at right. 2 outs.
I think Steer thought he was right up against the wall. Instead of jumping, he could have took maybe 1 more step backwards and just caught it.
I'm not sure if he's ever played right field here. He's played all over.
Yeah, it looks so straightforward out there. Okay, yeah, it's just a straight wall right there. But
Reynolds hits one softly on the ground to short. De La Cruz, some indecision whether to field it. Reynolds, a base hit. And that is going to extend his hitting streak to 16 games and his on-base streak to 31 in a row, the longest by a Pirate in 22 years.
Not his usual base hit that he's been having during this streak. He has been centering everything up so well. But there's nothing wrong with getting a little luck hit every now and then.
And the pitch, a strike to Ozuna.
There's one thing for sure is going to happen. You're going to line out. So
that's his first soft hit that I can remember in a long time.
Yeah, he's doesn't get many of those lately.
Outside, missing with a change. 1-1 on Ozuna. He had a base hit his first time.
It's only a 3-run game. Still a lot of baseball to be played. So get a run here, run there.
Pirates coming into tonight 4th most runs per game in baseball out of the 30 teams. 1-1 from Abbott. Up high, 2-1. Last year's group, well, tune in tomorrow, you know. This year's group, I mean, they might win this game by 5 runs.
Well, closing in on 100 home runs as a team already.
2-1 to Ozuna. Swinging a foul back, 2-2. And we're officially at the halfway point of the season coming into the game tonight. Pirates with their home run total is on pace for the most by far that they've ever hit in a season. And the most runs per game, more than 5 runs per game. The first time for a Pirate team, if it holds, since 1940. Lob over to first. Reynolds is back.
And that includes all those lumber company teams.
Oh, yeah. More runs per game by this year's group than those late 70s big-time scorers. I mean, you got MVPs that have played here through those years. But the difference is the depth of the hitters. There have been better standouts, of course, through the years. But now you have 5 or 6.
Pretty deep lineup.
Yeah, really good hitters. Ozuna hits this one foul down the right side. And still 2-2 on Marcell Ozuna. Yeah, for instance, 44 RBIs. Pirates have 4 guys that had that many at the midpoint of the season. The last time Pirates had 4 with 44 RBIs after Game 81 was 1929. 2-2. Swinging a bouncer, softly hit to second. McLean up with it cleanly and on to first. Gets Ozuna. And the inning ends. 2-out hit left on. Through 3, it's 4-1 Cincinnati on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Sound familiar? Aches and pains or sleeping hot? Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And right now, save $500 on Tempur-Breeze mattresses, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
At AHN, we see you juggling 100 things at once. That's why we made it easier to book with the doctors you need. With AHN online scheduling, you can book with your primary care provider or get time with a specialist. Visit ahn.org/schedule, answer a couple of simple questions, and search for providers, locations, and times that work best for you. Easy online scheduling. Because at AHN, we see you.
Food insecurity is something nobody should experience. That's why Edgar Snyder and Associates will donate $50 to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank for every Pirates double play this season. To learn more and see how you can help double down on food insecurity, visit edgarsnyder.com.
Game day doesn't just happen. You plan for it. You fuel up before first pitch with fresh donuts. You stay ready through the middle innings with Snuggets. And when it's over, win or lose, you wrap it up with a delicious, decadent milkshake. After all, big emotions call for big sips. Because no matter the outcome of the game, a Sheetz run is always a home run. Why the Sheetz not stop by the official convenience store of the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Sunday, the Reds and Pirates in the finale at 1:35, and on Sunday, kids 14 and younger will get a free Eaton's in the finale at 1:35, and on Sunday, kids 14 and younger will get a free Eaton Park Smile Cookie while supplies last. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. Sunday, 1:35. Tyler Stevenson, Matt McLean, Blake Dunn, 8-9-1 hitters for the Reds. Cincinnati leading 4-1. Paul Skeens begins the 4th at 70 pitches. His first one of the frame is a slider outside for ball 1. Stevenson with an RBI single in the 2nd. That was a 4-run inning where Skeens threw 39 pitches. Rebounded with a 1-2-3 third. Back with another breaking ball and missing. It's 2 balls and no strikes on the number 8 hitter, Stevenson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lined into left for a base hit. Throw him a 2-0 fastball. And a 2-hit day for Stevenson. He's trying to break out of his slump.
Well, you can't say he's not mixing his pitches. I mean, he threw 3 pitches at bat, 3 different pitches.
Is it different for a hitter, though, if he's getting a 2-0 fastball or an 0-0 fastball? Or if he's just looking fastball?
I would like to say yes, but against Skeens, maybe not, because when do you guess fastball?
Up and in ball 1.
I mean,
probably every pitch, right?
I don't think the count means anything. I think.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look fastball at every pitch from Skeens is what I'm suggesting. Maybe
technically you have to do that against everybody.
Yeah,
no matter who it is.
There's a 1-0 to McLean. They had a little high, 2-0.
But I would say Skeens' average velocity is probably not very high tonight. There's a lot of 96s on the scoreboard.
He threw 96.5 in his last start at Colorado. That was his second slowest, so to speak, of his career. The other one was the last time that he won back on May the 12th. And it's fouled back. It's 2 balls and a strike on Matt McLean.
I would say he's probably around that tonight.
Now 2-1 on McLean, who walked his only time. Still 0 for his last 31 against the Pirates. He won an ABS challenge to get that walk.
That was a... Make an argument that was a big play.
Fouled back. Now 2-2. 2 more runs scored after that, despite Skeens not allowing
sac flies.
Another hit after that, yeah. Stevenson at first, nobody out. We're in the 4th inning. 4-1 Reds. Skeens delivers. Swinging a foul back. 2-2 fastball. Fouled away.
That one at 97.
Skeens was talking to reporters about the fastball, and the velocity's down a little more than a mile an hour from last year, at least on the 4-seamer. And he said, part command, swinging a tapper foul, in part sustainability, in theory to pitch deeper into games. Skeens tonight will not do that. And then in part nature. Yeah, I mean, just over time. I mean, he's 24 years old, but over time ticks downward somewhat. 2-2 on McLean. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a fastball. 5th strikeout for Skeens.
I'm going to say that one was a pretty good location. It looked like it was top of the zone. They're going to show a replay here. We'll take a look.
That's been a really effective location for him tonight.
Let her high.
That high fastball. So a man at first and 1 out for Dunn. He takes a strike on a sweeper right at the knees, right on the outer edge. Dunn with a base hit and a sac fly tonight. 1 for 1. 4-1 Reds. We're in the 4th inning. A 1. Swing and a foul back, and now 2 strikes for the Pittsburgh Brewing Company key account of the game. Stop into Applebee's all season long. $4, 22-ounce IC Light drafts. Here's an 0-2, and it's inside, missing with a change. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Righty batter waiting. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a changeup.
Back-to-back changeups got him.
Skeens 499 career strikeouts. This is his 72nd major league start. Here's the pitch, and it's down low for ball 1. The quickest by starts by a Pirates pitcher to 500 career strikeouts is Bob Veal. Late great lefty. It took him 77 starts. And remember, 2 things come into play. One, our strikeouts are more prevalent today, but pitchers in the 60s when he pitched also pitched deeper in ball games. So he had more innings. The strikeouts were harder to come by.
They both threw hard.
Yeah.
They both were had strikeout stuff.
Veal routinely would top 200 strikeouts a season.
Skeens has better eyesight.
Yeah. Boy, he had those thick goggles on, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-2.
All those hitters. Can he see me?
Yeah, he probably didn't dig in against Bob Veal.
No. I've heard stories where you hung loose. He's a little wild now and then, too. Naturally.
Stevenson at first with 2 outs. And the 1-2. Strike 3 call. Ellie De La Cruz is Paul Skeens' 500th career strikeout. The quickest Pirate to ever achieve that milestone. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-1 Reds right here on the Pirates Radio Network. Well, congratulations to Paul Skeens. Well, congratulations to Paul Skeens. 500 career strikeouts in just 72 career starts. The fastest for a Pirate to achieve that milestone. Skeens is already 49th on the Pirates' all-time strikeout list. So Skeens, to be in the top 50 in strikeouts for the Pirates all-time, he just got here.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing that he could do something like that, but that's one of the words that you always use with him, amazing. It's not surprising that he is.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
He is there. That's just him.
Strike to Ryan O'Hearn from the lefty Abbott. Gave up a leadoff home run to Griffin, and then the Reds scored 4 off Skeens in the second. O'Hearn takes low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I don't know if I got 500 in my career.
No, you're on there. I saw you on the list. And the pitch. It's outside. No swing.
You know why I'm there?
2-1.
It's pitchers hit when I play.
Oh, that's right. That's a great point.
It's where I got probably 75% of my strikeouts.
650 is a Pirate. 2-1 is up and in. 3 balls and a strike. Yeah, I didn't think about that, though. That's another thing going in Skeens' favor for getting to that milestone so quickly. Yeah, strikeouts are more prevalent, but pitchers don't pitch as many innings. And they don't face pitchers anymore.
Yeah. No, I mean, how many of Veal's strikeouts, for instance, were the opposing pitcher?
O'Hearn draws the leadoff walk and an away fastball. First base on balls allowed by Abbott. Didn't want to do that with a 4-1 lead here in the 4th inning. And now ace Marlene Valdez will come up. He's got a ton of power. He's one of those guys, as a right-handed batter, he can pull the ball out of this ballpark and it's no problem. We saw Griffin do that earlier.
He can hit it anywhere out of here, no problem for him. He's a lot of pop in that bat.
There's a strike. And the Pirates are intentionally, bringing in some really good left-handed batters to take advantage of this ballpark. Well, Griffin hitting that 435-foot home run earlier. And Valdez with the kind of power he possesses. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. You can imagine a very complimentary lineup going forward for the Pirates in the years to come.
Yeah, and you want it to be kind of balanced because you are playing half your games in other places where it's not like it is here.
Swinging a foul back.
So, I mean, it's easy to hit a home run, or easier, maybe depending on who you talk to, how easy it is, to right field, right center, then left field and left center. There's no doubt about that. But
high and away, 1 and 2.
You can't just push all the chips into left-hand hitters.
And it also makes it tougher for opponents to match up, especially late in games. Yep. Valdez will be a part of that going forward. Age 22. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. First position player signed in the international market by the Pirates this decade to make the major league. First pitcher, Wilbur Dotel, also debuting this season. 2-2 on Valdez with O'Hearn at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up around second base. It'll be McLean calling for it. And the second baseman makes a catch. 1 out in the Pirates' 4th inning.
I just missed that one. He got the head of the bat to it. They hit it way up there that high. Yeah, you're talking. 3/4 of an inch lower on that baseball, and he drives that off the batter's eye in center field.
It's amazing how just close it all is in baseball. Yep. 1 out for Triolo. Takes down low for ball 1. Country Weekend is coming up, and on Sunday, July 12th, you can stay after the 12:15 game against the Brewers. It'll be a full-length concert following the game. 1-0. Triolo takes it low, 2-0. That'll feature multi-platinum award-winning artist Jordan Davis on Sunday, July 12th. Come on out. 12:15 is the ball game. and a concert to follow. Get your tickets at pirates.com/Jordan Davis. 4-1 Reds. We're in the fourth. Pirates batting. Man at first, O'Hearn. 1 out. 2-0 on Triolo. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a 2-0 cut fastball. And now 2-1. First game at third base for Triolo since May 26th, a month ago today. With Connor Griffin sideline, Triolo picking up the duties at short. A little bit low that time on a fastball. 3-1. Abbott has already walked a batter this inning for the first time tonight. Three and one. Abbott coming home. Triolo will see a strike now. 3-2. Fastball in there. Got that right side wide open if you get something to hit out that way. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, tied him up. Inside fastball. And Triolo strikes out. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the Pirates Radio Network. And thanks to all of our affiliates that carry Pirates baseball, including WLLF 96.7 FM in Hermitage. Here's the pitch to Mangum. A swing and a foul back. We got a leadoff walk. O'Hearn still there with 2 away. Mangum had a base hit his first time. So after Griffin homered to lead off the Pirates' first inning, Pirates have not had a man pass first since. Abbott ahead a strike and offers. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes on a change. Abbott went to the All-Star game last year as a replacement, but still a great honor. And had been coming in very effective over his last 10, an ERA under 2.5 in his last 10 starts. Hasn't gone more than 6 innings, though, in any of them. There goes O'Hearn, swing and a miss for strike 3 to end the inning. We'll go to the 5th here from PNC Park. It's still 4-1 Reds on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
It's game day. Are you moderate to severe Crohn's disease or Briza could help you get back to the game? Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
That sound, that's home. You're watching the Bucks, you don't grab just any beer. If you want to hit a home run in your town, drink local, Iron City beer, or crack an IC Light. Clean, crisp, game day ready. It's your town, your team, your Iron City and IC Light. Proudly Pittsburgh.
Howdy, Pirates fans. Be sure to head out to PNC Park on Friday, July 10th when the Bucks take on the Brewers at 6:40 p.m. for Country Weekend. Kick up your boots and enjoy some Pirates baseball. Then be sure to stick around after the game for an exciting post-game Zambelli fireworks show presented by EQT. Get your tickets and see all the Country Weekend activities at pirates.com/Country Weekend. Yeehaw! And let's go Bucks!
Reds 4, Pirates 1. We'll start the 5th inning. It's brought to you by the IBEW Local Union number 5. We'll start the 5th inning. It's brought to you by the IBEW Local Union number 5. Skeens begins the inning at 88 pitches. And his first one of this inning. Swung on and hit into left field. Reynolds comes on. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he certainly has got it back together. But pitch count's going to be, even if he has a good inning, pushing 100. So this 5th inning could be his last inning.
And before the flyout, he had struck out 5 of his previous 8 hitters.
Bullpen is busy.
And Benoit has been warming on and off throughout the game.
How about this? 2 pitches, 2 outs.
And foul territory right at the coach's box at first.
Well, now he's sitting at 90 pitches. He can, if he's at, say, 92, 93, maybe let him go back out.
Lowe's got to take a couple here, I would think, with Abbott coming back out for the bottom of the 5th inning.
This is where you throw a fastball right down the pipe. Dare you.
And there's a strike.
That's what he did. Fastball right down the middle. Cut the plate in half. Lowe looking out there with a smirk on his face. I knew you were going to do that. But you're right. You can't swing.
We're going to do a 3-pitch inning, and your pitcher's got to go right back out there.
Yeah.
Now, if you're changing pitchers, go ahead. Well, once in a while, you see the pitcher not know that and not realize that they're changing pitchers. And that's when you can ambush them. But not here. I'll swing 0-1, though, and foul it back. If you have another high fastball. 2 strikes. Lowe has doubled and struck out. 0-2 from Skeens. Check swinging a ball up high. And now 1-2 on another fastball. Skeens has struck out 7 tonight. 4-1 Reds. Pitch, check swing foul to the screen on another fastball. Those 7 strikeouts getting him to 500 in his career. In his 72nd career start, it is the fewest starts needed by a Pirates pitcher to get to 1,000 strikeouts. Already 49th on the Pirates all-time list. Here's a 1-2. Swinging a foul back again. Another fastball. The Pirates will have to come from behind tonight to avoid Skeens being on the mound for 8 consecutive Pirates defeats. No reigning Cy Young Award winner has had that happen to him since Jim Perry, the only one that ever had that happen to him, and that was in 1971. Fly ball right field. Valdez is there. He's got it, and the inning ends. So Skeens pretty quiet after that 4-run second inning for the Reds bats. Now the Bucks bats need to get going in the second half of this game. 4-1. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. Reds 4, Pirates 1. Henry Davis, then Connor Griffin and Brandon Lau facing Andrew Abbott. And there's a strike. Couldn't help but think about the olden days, Bob, with the number 9 hitter coming up to lead off the inning. That would pretty much, back when the pitcher batted, you'd say, all right, his spot's coming up leading off the inning. That's going to probably be it for him. Down low and in, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think you can say it right now. It's probably going to be it for him.
Yeah, now the timer, right? How many pitches one has thrown.
The pitch counter has
swinging and a miss,
taken over that job.
Davis to a knee to try to meet a curveball. Yeah, it's like an hourglass. The sands pass through it. Once they get to that certain point, that's it. Bounces up there. Davis lays off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-1 Reds. Pirates got a 435-foot leadoff home run from Connor Griffin. Youngest player to hit a ball that far since Vlad Jr. in 19. Not past first since. Inside missing, hooked the changeup. 3-2. Couple of infield hits. Mangum had a trickler through the infield, and there was a walk in there. All in different innings. Well, we saw the Pirates here on this homestand be able to string hits together and a lot of extra base hits too. So always capable of igniting. Davis yanks one way foul, way out in front of a fastball. So last night, good gap-to-gap approach. Tonight, a lot of balls been pulled to the side of him. Trying to get that consistency. 3-2 to him. Swinging a bouncer up third. And Suarez again plays him perfectly along the line, and he throws the ball into right field. So a flat-footed throw from Suarez, and Davis can reach second base.
With nobody out.
That'll be a second error on Suarez.
Hey, he turned an easy out into a leadoff double. I mean, it was uncatchable, that throw. Way, way wide.
Suarez, 34 years old. Probably better suited for DH duties these days.
Stewart should have just left the bag way early, just went and got that ball. That would have kept a runner out of scoring position. I don't know why he tried to stay there and reach for it. No chance.
Yeah, its trajectory was well offline from the get. So, Pirates can benefit with the top of the order and Griffin coming up. Connor hitting a long home run his first time up.
Get this run home. Cut the deficit to 2.
Half swinging a ball outside, ball 1. Yeah, this team has really put up big innings often. The Pirates never out of it.
Nope.
1-0. Swinging a foul back.
But you get the leadoff hitter to second base. You got to get him home.
Yeah.
Especially when you're down. This is kind of like the 10th inning.
Well, right, yeah, when they have the automatic runner.
Right. You got to get him home.
Pirates have converted the automatic runner in extra innings 56% of the time this year. A swing and a miss, 1-2. So odds are you get him in. What does Tom Tango say? Remember the old run expectancy? Chance of at least one run scoring 61% on a leadoff double. So yeah, more than half. You don't even have to get another hit or a hit in this inning after an error.
Move over, get a fly ball.
Righty batting, Griffin up there facing the lefty Abbott. The pitch down and in, lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got that sweeper down and in.
He's trying to prevent him from hitting the ball the other way. All those breaking balls, and they're coming down and in like that. That's awfully tough to try and hit behind the runner.
2-2. Abbott delivers, swinging the ball driven in the air to center. And Dunn will make the catch on the run, tagging Davis, heading to third. It'll be cut off. Deeply hit enough that Davis can advance.
Griffin's a pretty good baseball player, isn't he? That's pretty good baseball there.
Hit it out to right center.
No, he's not thinking, okay, give himself up to run. But he's going to hit the ball to where if he makes an out, he can at least get the runner to third base. That's his strategy, his game plan going up to hit. And now we got to get a ball put in play and make it a 4-2 game.
Here's Brandon Lau. The pitch. Left on left. A swing, deep enough fly ball, maybe. Yeah, Dunn behind it. Makes the catch. He's coming in left center. His throw a little bit offline. Had to have been perfect. And even then, I think Davis might score. Sac fly for Lau. Great execution by the Pirates, and they get to within 4-2.
There's so many times this year they've had those big innings you were talking about, but here playing some small ball and cutting the deficit down. An important run to get.
Well, why not? You steal a run, really, after that error. You don't even deserve to get a guy on base, right? So here's a gift. Well, cash it in. So 4-2 now. Pirates within a pair here in the fifth inning. Reynolds, who hit so well in this ballpark, takes down low and away, ball one. One of the top hitters in his home ballpark among everyone in baseball. And the Pirates, they score more runs in their home ballpark than any other team. Number one out of the 30 teams. Home runs per game. Not home runs, but home runs. Wait, that's confusing. That's a swing and a miss, 1-1 on Reynolds. Runs per game in their home ballpark. Can I resubmit that?
Yep.
Okay.
Resubmitted.
Reynolds today, a base hit his last time. Up high, 2-1 from Abbott.
It's like messing up a password. You got maybe 2 more shots at it. And after that, you're locked out, done. Whatever you went with is there forever.
I send you an email with red print. Swinging a foul back. Show you they mean business.
Nice catch. A barehanded grab, reaching over the railing. Right in the very front row of the club section. That's that spot that gets a ton of foul balls.
So if you have your ballpark guide.
That's where you want to go, right there.
All right. Great views of the city.
Do we have? Well, we don't. We used to have one in here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
anymore. We could tell you what section you want to go to. But
2-2 to Reynolds. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a low sweeper. Pirates grab a run without a hit. A costly error by Cincinnati. Through 5, 4-2 Reds on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
Paul Skeens is elite at catching batters looking.
I was striking out on my search for a new vehicle, but then I checked out number 1 Cochran, and that changed the game.
You're not the only one, Paul. Number 1 Cochran has been delighting Pittsburghers and Pirates fans for more than 60 years, and we're glad you're part of our family.
It's great to be with the number 1 automotive team in town.
Number 1 Cochran.
AHN video visits are a great way to get fast care from real experts. So before you look up what treats wasp stings, stop searching and start an AHN video visit anytime. Go to ahn.org/video visit.
Looking for extra power?
Coppers.
Need someone to bring the heat?
Coppers.
How about calling up the right player at the right time? When it comes to a great utility player, you need someone who can play lots of roles. Luckily, in Pittsburgh, you can always call on Coppers. That's because we protect and preserve critical infrastructure that supports utilities around the country. Power, reliability, connection, speed. We're your ultimate utility player.
Coppers, you're up.
Protecting what matters. Preserving the future. Coppers.
You see the skyline, you drive over the bridges. We built that. Ironworkers Local Union Number 3 isn't just a job, it's a legacy. And you can start as early as this fall. Now's your chance to join the apprenticeship program and learn from the best in the business. Earn while you train, build what matters. Take pride in every beam and bolt. Starting wages over $27 with great benefits. Visit IWLocal3.com. That's IWLocal3.com and apply now before time runs out.
Let's go to the 6th inning. It's brought to you by the operating engineers of Local 66. Reds 4, Pirates 2 by the operating engineers of Local 66. Reds 4, Pirates 2. Brandon Bedwa will come on and work.
Game number 14 for Brandon. 14 innings of work so far this year.
Fastball up high, ball 1 to Eugenio Suarez. Now, the rookie has not pitched since last Wednesday, 9 days ago.
A hard thrower. He got 17 Ks in his 14 innings.
A little bit low, 2-0. Top 10 in whiff percentage in the month of June throughout baseball. So when a hitter swings, does he swing through it? There's a swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up by Triolo, and he'll throw out Suarez by plenty, 1 out.
Is that end zone whiff?
That is zone contact.
Zone contact.
Was the pitch in the strike zone? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you were talking about.
Or then it would be.
I love that, the end zone whiff phrase. I like that one.
I like how you said end zone whiff earlier.
Yeah. Drop a touchdown
There's
throw.
a strike.
It's a whiff.
Yeah.
End zone.
I can think of a few instances.
So right now you would call the strike zone the red zone.
Oh. Well, 1 swung through and missed by Steer.
Ball was in the red zone.
0-2. Where are the Pirates here? 4-2, 6th inning. They're on 38 right now. Here's the pitch, and that's down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 97 from Bedwa out of Australia. First Australian-born Pirates player. Is Australia in the World Cup? I don't know anything about soccer. There's a swing and a miss and 2 outs. But if you do, if you're one of the first 20,000 tomorrow, you'll get a Pirates soccer jersey brought to you by AHN. Pirates and Reds 4:05 tomorrow. Pirates.com for tickets.
I believe the USA beat Australia earlier.
Oh, is that right? Oh, you know what? Our engineer in Colorado was watching that. It was a 2-0, right? Nil means
2-0,
nothing.
yes.
Okay, so that's the one thing I know. I watched about 30 seconds of it right as it ended. And it's a little low for ball 1. I was wondering why he jumped up to holler at me.
The pitch was rolled a ball. The catcher is challenging.
So the catcher is challenging. That's Davis. The catcher of the Reds is batting.
The call is confirmed. Pittsburgh has 1 challenge remaining.
So the Pirates do not win that ABS challenge. So they're down to 1. Reds still have 2. Reds have a 4-2 lead. 2 outs and nobody on. Bedwa trying to keep it a 2-run affair. The pitch down low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Slider missing. Well, there's a string of 5 straight righty batters for the Reds. Bedwa's been good against righties. They hit .238 against him without an extra base hit, and he struck out about a third of them. 2-0 though. Grounded right to short. Griffin, one-handed scoop, and the toss to first is true, and the inning is through. 1-2-3 go the Reds against Bedwa in the 6th. Bottom half coming up. Pirates down 4-2 on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates coming to bat down 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates coming to bat down 4-2. So Dane Myers for Blake Dunn in center field. And if we get a report as to why, we'll let you know. It would be a little early, I think, for a defensive replacement, and Dunn is due up second next inning. So I'll have to find out if something happened with Blake Dunn. Here's Marcell Ozuna facing the Red starter Andrew Abbott. He's at 83 pitches.
He struck out last time, didn't he? His last at bat. He wasn't running the bases.
The pitch was rolled a strike. The hitter is challenging.
And you're right, yeah.
Back-to-back changeups got him, remember?
That's right. So Ozuna's already won a challenge tonight.
He just won another one.
The call is confirmed. Pittsburgh is out of challenges.
No, he lost that one.
Oh, no, he lost it.
I know. I get confused. I messed up one the other day, too. It does get confusing to me sometimes.
It turned red, and it's like, I thought that meant good.
Swing and miss, 2 strikes. So the Pirates are out of ABS challenges for the remainder of the game. We're in the 6th. 0-2 on Ozuna. Leading off this 6th inning. Pirates down a pair. And the pitch almost hit him in the shoes. Now 1-2. 4 hits for the Pirates, 6 for the Reds. Reds had 4 straight hits in the 2nd inning off Skeens, who in 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. And it's down low, 2-2. Skeens can get the loss, but if Pirates tie it at any point, he'll be absolved of the decision. Here's a 2-2. Ozuna takes off the plate. So from 0-2 to 3-2 now. Pirates have had the leadoff man on in each of the last 2 innings. 1 on a walk, 1 on an error. TJ Antone is a right-hander getting up for the Reds now. Full count and the pitch. Ozuna swings and launches one out to deep center field. Myers back. That ball's carrying and it's gone. Home run to the right of center field for Marcell Ozuna. Number 7. And the Pirates are within a run. It's 4-3.
Yeah, just a 1-run ball game. Got the ball up and away. Did not try to pull it. Just go with that pitch. Weren't you talking about 2-strike approach earlier?
That's it.
That's what you're talking about right there. Just hit it where it's pitched. Especially if it's a fastball up in the zone. Try to go to right center. And, of course, Ozuna, he's always had real good power. It doesn't matter opposite field, right center to him.
That's what Donnie Kelly said before the game. He said, that's the Marcell Ozuna I remember, that I know that style of hitting. And so that Sheets shot by Marcell Ozuna. There's a strike. 4-3 now. Pirates within a run. Use code GOLD123. GOLD123 in your My Sheets reward app. You unlock free fries with an MTO purchase. Swinging a bouncer onto short. Ellie De La Cruz collects it. And the toss gets O'Hearn for the first out. Right elbow discomfort for Blake Dunn, who is finished for the game.
There's that throw.
Oh, when he was trying to unload.
Yep.
On the second, on the sack fly, I should say. Yeah. Because first time he threw in the direction of third. And the first pitch is a little low. Ball 1 to Esmeralyn Valdez. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And the pitch. A little bit up from Abbott. 2 balls and no strikes. 4-3. Reds lead. Home runs tonight by Griffin and Ozuna. Sac fly by Lau. Pirates trying to take Skeens off the hook. Pitch is swung on and belted right down the left field line. Headed for the rotunda. Goodbye. Long home run. Esmeralyn Valdez. The rookie has tied this game with a long home run to left.
Yeah, that ball hit the rotunda. You don't see that happen very often here at all. That was a nice blast. I'm sure that one's going to go over 400 feet as well. Way out there.
He has incredible power.
French fries.
Another sheet shot. It's time for a Smerlian Valdez Gold 1, 2, 3 in your My Sheets reward app. That gets you free fries with an MTO purchase from Sheets. And that's it for Andrew Abbott. The Pirates knock him out of the game with their third home run tonight. 4-4 is the score. And the new pitcher coming on for the Reds. We're back after this on the Pirates Radio Network.
Get fired up, Bucks fans. Every time the Pirates steal this season, Valvoline Instant Oil Change's Steal a Base, Steal a Deal is officially in play. Every stolen base means you score a steal of your own. $25 off your next premium oil change. So let's cheer on Bucko base stealing this season to save on a winning oil change. Hey, it's just Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a Pirate. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Trade your ball caps for cowboy hats and get ready for a music-filled afternoon at PNC Park. Sunday, July 12th, after your Buccos take on the Milwaukee Brewers. We wrap up the first ever country weekend as multi-platinum award-winning country artist Jordan Davis takes the stage for a full-length post-game concert presented by EQT. One game, one concert, one prize. Learn more at pirates.com/Jordan Davis.
Well, 2 home runs just scalded here in this inning. Ozuna leading off the inning, 408 feet to the right of center. And then a Smerlian Valdez, the 22-year-old rookie of the Pirates, 414 feet into the rotunda, down the left field line. Another scorcher, and then knocks Abbott out of the game. Skeens is off the hook. It's 4-4, 1 out in the 6th, and T.J. Antone coming on for Cincinnati.
Game number 21 for Antone, 21 innings. Got 20 strikeouts, and the opposition not getting very many hits, just 185 batting average against TJ.
Nick Gonzalez will bat for Triolo here.
Yeah, the Pirates need one more long ball to get to 100 for the year. That would be impressive here at the halfway mark.
Nick Gonzalez batting, and a swing and a foul back.
Ooh, he took a pretty good rip.
Hitting at 297 with 3 home runs. Ozuna and Valdez making this a 4-4 score. And it's down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Third baseman Suarez right at the bag. The pitch, and Gonzalez swings through a slider from Antone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Abbott goes 5 1/3. He won't get a decision. 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 home runs, all over 400 feet. Swinging a ball rolled over to third. Suarez had just backed up, comes in, throws on to first, and gets Gonzalez for the second out. Gonzalez pinch hitting is out number 2. And now Jake Mangum will come up.
Pirates offense showing that they can go deep or they can play small ball. They've done it both ways tonight.
And that's a good offense.
Yep.
Not one-dimensional.
They played get them over, get them in after that 2-base error. And the other 3 runs, well struck balls over the fence.
Mangum sees a big breaking ball up high for ball 1. Pirates 4, Reds 4. Game belongs to the bullpens. 1-0 pitch. Back with a strike. On a cut fastball. 1-1 on Mangum. 1 out of 2 tonight. Long home runs by Ozuna and Valdez. The pitch. Tried to backdoor him and missed with the breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. This Friday night crowd looking for some excitement. They have found it. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 3-1 from Antone with Davis up next. The Reds without some of their regulars out of their bullpen. Santillan just going on the IL today. Emilio Pagan, their closer, at least starting the series on the injured list. Swinging a foul back, 3-2. Graham Ashcraft has been so good. He's on the IL. So that's three of their top relievers all out of action right now. And the starter surrendering the lead. Abbott with a couple of long balls by the Pirates this inning. Here it is. Swinging a foul back. Tonight is game number 82 by the Pirates. Bobby, you were saying 100 home runs. Quickest the Pirates have ever gotten to 100 home runs is in 91 games. So if they hit one more tonight or anytime in the next week and a half, it'll be the quickest they ever got to 100 in a season. 3-2. Swinging a ball guided up third, base hit. No one there. And Mangum is aboard with a 2-out single to left. Let's pause 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. Now Henry Davis reached on a two-base throwing error by Suarez in the fifth inning.
See if Mangan continues to play small ball. See if he takes off here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No lead at all that time. Kept his hands on his knees.
Stevenson, the catcher, has had more stolen bases against him than any catcher in baseball. Of course, how fast is Antone home? More of the determiner. That's a down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't have a clock on him, but looking at him, it was
Bobcast.
kind of mediocre.
A guy of Mangum's ilk, right?
I'll say that was a 4.29.
He got a huge jump. Throw goes to first. Now Mangum in a rundown as the second baseman running him back to first. Now to the first baseman. Mangum takes off. Now he's still in a rundown. De La Cruz tried to evade him, and De La Cruz will put him out. And Mangum is caught trying to steal to end the sixth inning. We'll go to the seventh. Pirates tie it on the home runs by Ozuna and Valdez. 4-4 through 6 on the Pirates Radio Network.
At Giant Eagle, we're focused on quality, freshness, and all your favorites. Because meals bring us together. Because recipes keep traditions alive. Because the right ingredients make it or break it. Because being part of the neighborhood matters. Because what we pick up at the store better to bring you the best. Because it matters.
Vehicle safety starts underneath. That's why the pros choose Napa for undercar solutions that stop safety issues before they become costly problems. Go further with complete repairs that restore stopping, steering, and stability. Then grow your business through trust and repeat visits. With premium rotors, pads, struts, and wheel hub assemblies, Napa has everything you need to keep undercar under control. That's Napa know-how. Summer's calling, and it tastes like flavor. Crack open the tropical taste of Icy Light Mango and the refreshingly bold new Icy Light Berry. Bright, crisp, refreshing, bursting with flavor, but still light. Icy Light Mango and Icy Light Berry. Bring the summer flavor rush.
Hello, this is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hey, I dreamed I'd be ready for college way ahead of time.
And now you're way behind?
Yes, and I have no idea how I'll get it all done on time and in my budget.
Well, luckily, IKEA has everything you need to make it your space on your budget. And with everything ready to take away from our stores with Click and Collect, it's easier than ever.
That's convenient.
Exactly. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however at IKEA.us. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
We'll go to the seventh inning. Nick Gonzalez stays in the game to play third after pinch hitting for Triolo. Pirates have tied the game at 4. Isaac Mattson is coming out of work. After Boudoir Pitched a nice in. After Boudoir pitched a nice inning, 1, 2, 3 on 10 pitches. And that's a strike.
Yeah, for not being out there in a long time, he looked pretty sharp. Not bad at all. Game number 25 now for Matson. He's got 23 innings under his belt.
McLean drives one and caught by the second baseman Lau. That's why they play him up the middle. 1 out. A little bit of a leap from Lau.
Looking at his defensive card. He's already turned the page. He's looking for the next. What do I do next?
Well, how about?
They didn't even finish. He got the defensive card out, started looking at it before they even finished throwing the ball around the infield. I like that.
Preparedness. This is Dane Myers batting for the first time. He came in after Blake Dunn reported elbow discomfort.
This one must say the same spot because he's not moving. He's standing right there where he caught that line drive.
Myers at 255 with 3 homers. Right-handed batter, often used pinch hitter, who has excelled in that role. Swinging a foul back and a high slider from Matson, and strike 1. Tomorrow night, the Powerball jackpot, an estimated annuity of $348 million. $348 million. Don't forget to play at your local retailer or online. Pennsylvania Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians every day. Back with a strike on the fastball, 0-2. Pirates 4, Reds 4. Pirates have negated a 3-run deficit. Skeens allowed 4 runs in the second inning, but that was it. Swinging a foul back. Pirates hitting 3 home runs tonight. Griffin, Ozuna, and Valdez. All of them more than 400 feet. All of them off Andrew Abbott, the Red starter. Pitch. A little bit up. And now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Good spot. For Matson, he's good with that fastball when he keeps it up there borderline high.
One of the toughest to hit in baseball. And strike 3 call. As Myers can attest. Caught looking on the fastball.
He was 3 steps back to the dugout before strike 3 was even called. And he knew he got punched out.
Well, for every Pirates pitcher strikeout in June, Coppers is donating $25 to Steel City Selects. 4-4. Reds batting 2 outs, nobody on in the 7th. Ellie De La Cruz 0 for 2 with a sac fly, and he'll take a strike. The last Reds base runner was a leadoff single by Stevenson in the 4th. Reds have the lowest batting average, second lowest batting average, I should say, coming in. A 1 back with a strike. Ellie De La Cruz just watched 96 go by, 2 strikes. There's so much deception in that fastball from Matson. Hitters report. Hard to pick up. Matson holds the leg, and then the 0-2 is fouled away. So that's another way to disrupt timing.
Hesitation pitch. Looked like a flamingo for a moment there.
Sleeping. Let me catch the hitter napping. Two strikes on De La Cruz, and a little bit low with the changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-4 game in the 7th. 2 outs, nobody on.
I think that'd be a good thing to throw on the hesitation pitch.
Flamingo ball?
Changeup.
Oh, yeah. Here's a 1-2. Swinging a fly ball to center. Fairly deep, but Mangum is there. Is playing De La Cruz deeply. Makes the catch. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Reds in the 7th against Isaac Matson. And we'll stretch at PNC Park on this Friday night. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 4 right here on the Pirates. And Rodriguez will pinch hit for Henry Davis, starting off his 7th inning against TJ Antone. 4-4 tie ball game. And coming up on Country Weekend, Saturday, July 11th, the Brewers will be in town. It's a 4:05 game on that Saturday. And it's the first 20,000 fans will take home a Pirates cowboy hat. And it's brought to you by Sugardale. Saturday, July 11th. Come on out here. Pirates.com/Country Weekend. So Endy for Davis. Then he'll go in and catch Griffin, who is homered tonight, waiting on deck. And then Brandon Lau. Griffin homering to lead off the game in his return from the injured list. Third baseman Suarez plays in on the grass for Endy. And the pitch. Backdoor breaker misses outside for ball 1. Endy Rodriguez hitting at .291. I'm sorry, that's not right. .263. But a .299 against righties. He swings and grounds one up the middle. De La Cruz to the right side of the infield. Flips it onto first and 1 out. And now Connor Griffin. Pirates led once in this game. That's when Griffin homered. Reds came back with 4 in the second. Pirates negating that after a sac fly by Lau in the 5th. Home runs by Ozuna and Valdez in the 6th. We're in the 7th. The pitch swung through and missed. Strike 1 to Connor Griffin. So he's the youngest Pirate ever to hit a leadoff home run in a game. And if he hits another home run tonight, he'll be the youngest Pirate ever to have a 2 home run game. Younger than Clemente. The pitch. Hit him in the back. Fastball in the back.
Right in the 6.
Taking off his paraphernalia, and he'll make his way onto first. And the athletic trainer, I believe that's Joel Harris down there with Donnie Kelly, they're going to come out and look. Kind of a gingerly walk out there, too. I mean, they just got hit right in the small of the back, really.
Yeah, that was a little bit lower than we thought.
Yeah. And first day off the injury list, not fun. Antone is going to be removed from the game. And after the Pirates' star shortstop has returned, and Antone will get booed off the field here in Pittsburgh, and he tips the cap to the crowd. Wow, what a guy.
Visits are a great way to get fast care from real experts. So before you look up what treats wasp stings, stop searching and start an AHN video visit anytime. Go to ahn.org/video visit.
This season, every Pirates home run does more than light up the scoreboard. It helps fight hunger. Through Home Runs for Hunger, Sheets will donate $200 for every homer hit at PNC Park to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. Get loud, buccos. Every Sheet shot helps provide meals to our neighbors in need.
From the back roads to the ballpark, it's the first ever country weekend at PNC Park. July 10th through the 12th, watch your Buccos take on the Milwaukee Brewers as the North Shore goes country with fireworks, exclusive giveaways, and a pregame concert featuring country artist Red Farron. Then Sunday, stick around after the game for a full post-game concert presented by EQT with multi-platinum country star Jordan Davis. Get your tickets now at pirates.com/country.
Pirates 4, Reds 4. We're in the 7th. Man at first, 1 out. Griffin is going to stay in the game. And, you know, with Terry Francona, the Reds manager, coming out from New Brighton, and Donnie Kelly, Pittsburgh area native, 2 managers here. I was thinking of Donnie winning his 100th game as a manager last night, and it was the quickest Pirates manager to 100 career wins since Chuck Tanner from Newcastle. So I thought that was kind of neat.
That is kind of neat.
Yeah, career wins since Chuck Tanner from Newcastle. So I thought that was kind of neat.
That is kind of neat.
Yeah.
I like that.
So Brandon Lau is going to come up against a new Reds pitcher. They'll bring in the lefty Brock Burke.
Brock Burke. Let's see here what his numbers are looking like. Been busy. This is his 40th game. Only 29 hits and 37 innings. He's tough to get a base hit off of.
Inside ball 1 to Brandon Lau. And Lau's such a threat. And try to play the percentages with him. Had a sac fly against the lefty starter Abbott 0 for 2 tonight. 1-0 swung through and missed on the slider. 1-1. A good slider from a lefty. It can kind of neutralize Lau most of the time. And you make a mistake though.
Yeah, hang it. He'll hit it. You make real good pitches, and you're probably going to get him. But if you make that mistake, I agree with you with that.
There's a strike, 1-2. Yeah, if that slider's thigh high or belt high, inner third.
Yeah, you start it inside and break it down the middle. That's the one that he's going to get to, because he doesn't give ground really. He's not. He just shows no fear. If you started at him, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's going to open up and hit it in the right field seats. Griffin is on with 1 out, and the pitch home. Down low and away. That's
the one.
yeah, that's the one where you can get him out, but he laid off. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Didn't chase it, but that was a good pitch. Slider just a little outside the zone, down and away.
Burke, a ground ball pitcher, kind of a guy that they want in here right now. Try to get out of the inning with a man at first or 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the slider. And that's the 2nd out. Now Reynolds will get a chance. Pirates with a switch hitter coming up. And the ultimate goal for an MLB fan, seeing it all, the MLB Journey to 30 sweepstakes presented by T-Mobile. The ultimate bucket list. You can enter now for your chance to win trips to all 30 ballparks. MLB.com/Journey to 30 sweeps. Reynolds swings and fouls it back. Strike 1. Trying to wait on that slider. 1 out of 3 tonight. Hitting streak up to 16 games. On base streak up to 31. Griffin hit in the small of the back with a fastball. I don't know if he's feeling up to trying to take off. Not easy to do against this left-hander. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin with 14 steals. Already the most by any Pirate in their career before age 21. Here's the pitch. Swing, fly ball, left of center. Myers coming in, and he'll make the catch right in front of the left fielder, Blade. A little nervous about a collision out there. That might have afforded the Pirates an extra run, perhaps. But the inning ends, and the Pirates strand a man. Will go to the 8th. It's still tied at 4 here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City.
That's why we made it easier to book with the doctors you need. With AHN online scheduling, you can book with your primary care provider or get time with a specialist. Visit ahn.org/schedule, answer a couple of simple questions, and search for providers, locations, and times that work best for you. Easy online scheduling. Because at AHN, we see you.
Ford F-150 is the official truck of the Pittsburgh Pirates. But we didn't get that title by sitting on the bench. To make it in the Steel City, you've got to play hard and work harder. Now it's your chance to step up to the plate and put these trucks to work. Go to neighborhoodfordstore.com to enter for a chance to win the Pirates Wrapped Ford F-150, the official truck of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
From the back roads to the ballpark, it's the first ever country weekend at PNC Park. July 10th through the 12th, watch your Buccos take on the Milwaukee Brewers as the North Shore goes country with fireworks, exclusive giveaways, and a pregame concert featuring country artist Red Farron. Then Sunday, stick around after the game for a full post-game concert presented by EQT with multi-platinum country star Jordan Davis. Get your tickets now at pirates.com/country.
Hear that? That's the sound of another savvy driver rolling into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. No hassle with appointments or dealer wait times. That's one smart bell.
We go to the 8th inning. Pirates 4, Reds.
One smart bell.
We go to the 8th inning. Pirates 4, Reds 4. And Rodriguez stays in to catch, and the new Pirates pitcher, left-hander Mason Montgomery.
Montgomery sure did a good job yesterday. That was yesterday, right?
The last time he pitched.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't quiz me.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't have because I didn't know.
Swinging a foul back by Blade, strike 1.
No, he did a great job in yesterday's game. I thought on the pitching side, he was the number one man, and I give Davis my MVP for the hitters. That was yesterday, right?
That was yesterday. Yeah, right. The home run and the double for Davis. Lefty batting Blade takes up high, 1-1.
Montgomery is 31 games into the season, 31 innings, 42 strikeouts. He can mow some people down.
Got 2 out of 3 lefties coming up. There's a strike. He'll be challenged by the hitter.
The pitch was low to strike. The batter is challenging.
So Blade wants to try to flip the count, and he will.
The call is overturned. Cincinnati has 2 challenges remaining.
So a hitter, after it's a 1-2 count, which it was before the challenge, they hit 166 afterward. And after a 2-1 count, they hit 237. And it takes their strikeout rate in half. Swing and miss on a slider. Now it's 2-2. So if you're wondering, well, what's the point? You can understand on a strikeout or a walk. Well, why change the count within the count? Well, yeah, I mean, it really increases your odds of, in the aggregate, of getting on base or getting hit. 2-2. He went, and Montgomery strikes him out swinging on that slider. 1 out. So much for the odds. 10 strikeouts by Pirates pitchers tonight.
Yeah, you went. Challenge another one.
Yeah, well, maybe one day they'll do that, right? They'll have the check swing. They're starting to test it in the minor leagues.
There was no, ask the third base umpire or anything like that went on. That was a quick, yeah, you did.
Stewart, the righty batter, takes up high for ball 1. Big slugger, 14 home runs for the rookie. He's 0 for 16 in his career in this ballpark. The lefty on a 1-0. Swinging a foul. 10 for an ID on the Pirates Radio Network. On nights where the Pirates have a stolen base, you steal a deal at Valvoline Instant Oil Change for $25 off your next premium oil change. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a Pirate. We're in the 8th. Pirates and Reds tied at 4. Stewart hobbled after fouling that ball with his ankle or foot. 1-1 on him with 1 out, nobody on. Montgomery delivers. A little low. 2-1. Nathaniel Lowe is next, another lefty hitter. Looks like Noelvi Marte would bat for him. The pitch. Strike, 2-2. Now Lowe does not have a hit against the lefty all season. Here's the pitch. Way inside with a 101 fastball. 3-2. Little hot pepper sauce on that one. Little spice from Montgomery against the Reds. 3-2. Swinging a ground ball. Rolled through the left side. Base hit. Stewart, his first ever hit in this ballpark. There's a 3-2 single to left. And Noelvi Marte will bat for Lowe here in the 8th inning. And Montgomery has to face him. This is his 3rd hitter. Now on deck, Suarez just kind of thinking ahead here. Suarez homered off Montgomery back on April 1st, the last time he faced him. Kind of a plot thickening here in this 8th inning, a 4-4 game. Marte up and down for the minors this year, hitting at 200. The pitch, a little bit up for ball 1 to Noelvi Marte, a right-handed batter. Stewart is on at first. They've stolen 11 bases. Montgomery on a 1-0. Swinging a foul right side, 97. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guys don't run a lot against Montgomery. The left-hander sets. Take my breath away. The pitch up high, now 2-1. I'm 13 years old. That's what I sounded like at 13. 4-4 the score here in the 8th. 2-1 in the dirt.
Ooh, nice block.
Andy Rodriguez back behind the plate now, 3-1. Three balls and a strike on the pinch hitter, Noelvi Marte. Mason Montgomery of the Pirates coming home. Swing and a miss. Threw him the heat. And right on the outer edge, too. 3-2.
High fastball.
Great equalizer. If you've got that kind of arm, you know, I mean, some guys can get on top of it, but rarely. I mean, rarely do you see that, especially these days. Pop-ups and swings and misses. Some fouls. There's a ball launched into left.
Get back. Jump.
And this ball is going to get out of here. Home run. Noelvi Marte pinch hitting. He lines a home run to left field. A 2-run shot. The Reds have a 6-4 lead in the 8th.
Not very high. I was hoping that it just maybe had a little top spin.
It was right at the bottom of the zone.
Maybe Reynolds could steal another one. Only got about maybe 3 rows deep.
Marte with a pinch hit 2-run homer, his 4th home run of the year. That's his first pinch hit of the year. And it's inside ball 1 to Eugenio Suarez, who homered off Montgomery the last time he faced him on April 1st. So the Reds answer with their first home run tonight and in a big time. Pitch swung through and missed. A slider, 1-1. And we're talking about the high fastball. What a great equalizer. That one low and out over. Right at the knees. Marte able to muscle it out of the ballpark. Now 2-1 on the fastball to Suarez. Pitch, strike at the belt on the outer edge. 2-2. 6-4 the Reds lead here in the 8th inning. Cincinnati has only won 2 games against the division all year. They're 2-16 against the Central. Pitch, a little bit low, 3-2. Pirates led 1-0 when Griffin led off the first inning with a home run. Reds took the lead. Pirates have come back to tie, and then now the Reds have retaken the lead. And a 3-2 from Montgomery. Strike 3 call on an inside fastball. Suarez caught looking for the second out.
A good location with that fastball. Though the fastball went out of the ballpark was good velocity wise. It was 97 miles an hour.
With the 2 righty hitters preceding Suarez, both getting hits off the lefty Montgomery.
I think we're going to make a pitching change here, it looks like.
Yeah, they started to get Santana up after the home run, and he's gotten up quickly enough to come in here to face Steer. So here in the 8th inning, it's a 6-4 Reds lead. Back after this on the Pirates Radio Network.
PNC Bank believes a consistent routine over time can take your money from average to elite. Just like in baseball, success comes from repetition. Pitch after pitch after pitch. It might sound boring at first, but add that up over time, and the results will be brilliant. PNC Bank, National Association member FDIC.
Howdy, Pirates fans. Be sure to head out to PNC Park on Friday, July 10th when the Bucks take on the Brewers at 6:40 p.m. for Country Weekend. Kick up your boots and enjoy some Pirates baseball. Then be sure to stick around after the game for an exciting post-game Zambelli fireworks show presented by EQT. Get your tickets and see all the Country Weekend activities at pirates.com/Country Weekend. Yeehaw! And let's go Bucks!
Now the Reds have taken the lead 6-4 here in the 8th inning. 2/3 for Montgomery. 2 runs and 2 strikeouts. And now Dennis Santana will come on to work with the string of righties coming up.
Santana. A little bit of a rough year for him. ERA in the 5s. Seeing a lot of action though. This will be game number 35. This will give him the most games on the team.
Pitched well in his career against the Reds, an 0.61 lifetime ERA against Cincinnati, 14 games for Santana. So 3 out of the 4 games for Santana. So 3 out of the 4 batters that Montgomery faces right-handed. And that was the first career pinch hit home run for Noelvi Marte. Only a second career pinch hit. And that puts the Reds up. Now the Pirates are just getting back to above 500. Taking on a Reds team that has the lowest winning percentage of any team in May and June combined. The Reds scoring 4 off Skeens in the second and running up his pitch count, a 39 pitch second inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On a good slider from Santana to Steer. And so that certainly took an inning or 2 away from Skeens pitch-wise tonight. He went 5. Bedois pitched a perfect 6th. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes, another good slider. Matson pitched to score a perfect 7th, 1-2-3. And then after Stewart, a 2-strike single with 1 out in the 8th off Montgomery. A pinch hit for the lefty batting low with Noelvi Marte. And he hit it a line drive home run to left. Pinch hitting. Ahead 0-2 and the pitch. Right there, strike 3 call. Fastball at 96. And Santana just picks Steer apart, but the Reds grab the lead 6-4 through 7.5 here from PNC Park on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
A good batting order going, then you bring in some power, like a MTO home-style chicken sub. And when it's time to shut it down, that's milkshake territory. No debate. Because when you line things up right, even an ordinary day can feel like a win. Sheets, the official convenience store of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That sound, that's home. You're watching the Bucks, you don't grab just any beer. If you want to hit a home run in your town, drink local, Iron City beer, or crack an IC Light. Clean, crisp, game day ready. It's your town, your team, your Iron City and IC Light. Proudly Pittsburgh.
For the guaranteed lowest prices on top mattress brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Purple, shop the home team. Levin, the latest and greatest sleep science. Advanced cooling, pressure relief, or total body support. Better sleep begins in Levin. Plus, get free next day white glove delivery. And with the best financing options, there's a mattress to fit your budget. And only Levin will double the manufacturer's warranty. So you can buy with confidence at Levin Furniture and Mattress.
Hey Pirates fans, SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Buccos. Meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... the official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed.
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Yinzer games or to any other live event in Pittsburgh, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket markeciplace of...
Let's go Bucks!
Well, we've seen the Pirates already come from behind tonight. They were down 4-1 at one point. We've seen the Pirates already come from behind tonight. They were down 4-1 at one point and evened up. Now down 6-4 as we start the 8th. And Ozuna, who homered his last time up, he's coming up. Then it's O'Hearn and Valdez, who's also homered tonight. Valdez Brock Burke delivers a little high for ball one. Ozuna 2 for 3 night. Getting to face the left-hander Burke. Pitch, swing and a miss out in front of a slider. 1-1 on Ozuna. Last time that he faced him, he singled off him. Swing and a miss, pulled off an away changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And now we need the 2-strike approach.
Remember, the Reds don't have their closer, Emilio Pagan. They're without, you can say arguably 3 out of their 4 best relievers. Outside now 2-2. So Pierce Johnson, veteran, is warming in the bullpen. He's only had 1 save opportunity all year. And so that would be who they would want for the 9th. 2-2. Down low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the Pirates have 6 outs with which to work. Need a pair. 3-2 coming. Up high, and Ozuna works a walk. That's a good at bat. And that brings a tying run up.
They probably did go into that 2-strike approach and work the walk, because remember the strike 2 pitch was kind of up and away. He was looking to try and drive that ball and shouldn't have really swung at it. But if you're in a 2-strike approach, it's way easier to take that same pitch that's just a little bit off the plate.
Maybe see it a little longer?
Yeah, you see it a little longer. You're not so anxious, not so aggressive.
Swing and a miss, strike 1 on O'Hearn. He represents the tying run. Hits lefties well. Facing Burke for Cincinnati. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. Got in on his hands with 98 and now 2 strikes.
Got a right-hander in the bullpen.
Pierce Johnson. I don't know if that would be just for the 9th, or would they want him for Valdez coming up?
You got Callahan on the bench.
That's down low, 1-2. Valdez, minors and majors this year, 7 homers and 74 plate appearances against lefties. I mean, that's McGuire-like. That includes the minor leagues, but you get the idea. They probably don't want Burke facing him. I think you're right. There's a 1-2. Swinging a dribbler foul.
And if they go to the right-hander, though, they bring Callahan in.
Yeah. That's kind of been the matchups that they like, depending on the starting pitcher. 6-4 Reds. 1 ball, 2 strikes on O'Hearn. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Bunch up the 2 left side infielders. Pitch is fouled away again. 98 from Burke. O'Hearn has seen him 4 times in his career. Base hit his last time facing him. Longtime Angel Burke. And Red, or I should say Ranger, longtime Ranger. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout on a high and away fastball. 1 out. Valdez is coming up. Terry Francona is coming out. Once he signals, Pirates will bring in their pinch hitter as Bob surmises here. Pierce Johnson, the right-hander, has been warming. And let's see. And that's going to be it for Burke. Johnson coming on. And the Pirates see if they counter here in the 8th inning. 6-4 Reds. Back after this on the Pirates Radio Network.
Get fired up, Bucks fans. In play. Every stolen base means you score a steal of your own. $25 off your next premium oil change. So let's cheer on Bucko base stealing this season to save on a winning oil change. Hey, it's just Valvoline Instant Oil Change's way of reminding you it's good to steal if you're a Pirate. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Trade your ball caps for cowboy hats and get ready for a music-filled afternoon at PNC Park. Sunday, July 12th, after your Buccos take on the Milwaukee Brewers. We wrap up the first ever country weekend as multi-platinum award-winning country artist Jordan Davis takes the stage for a full-length post-game concert presented by EQT. One game, one concert, one prize. Learn more at pirates.com/Jordan Davis.
Well, a pitcher with names of former presidents, our 14th and 17th presidents, and our 36th for that matter. Pierce Johnson coming on. A little presidential history. You used to like presidential history, didn't you?
Not any more than, you know who was really huge on it was Lanny.
Lanny Fratteri, that's
yes,
right.
Lanny was kind of like a hobby of his. Collected a lot of presidential memorabilia, things like that. So, President Pierce, things like that. So, President Pierce, or President Johnson, I don't know which way you want to go with this. He's been in 25 games, got 19 hits. 3 of the 19 hits have gone over the fence.
And Valdez will stay in there to face him and takes a breaking ball strike.
They might go with Callahan, but
they're going with the hot hand is what they're doing. Valdez just homered off the lefty Abbott in the 6th, his last time up. Pierce Johnson ahead of strike. And strike 2, gets another curveball in there. He throws that a lot. But yeah, fly ball pitcher. Been really good against righty batters this year. Facing the righty Valdez. Here's an 0-2. Way outside 1-2. Pirates trail 6-4. Tying run at the plate. It's Merlin Valdez. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul.
What is that big rip? Well, he's got some bat speed, doesn't he? Wow.
Just 22 years old. Hit one into the rotunda his last time up. Sally League MVP last year, already in the big leagues. There's a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit off of Johnson's foot. He can't find it. Recovers, throws, and gets Valdez at first. No, it drew the first baseman Stewart off the bag. Valdez is safe. Ozuna advances to second.
Yeah, they're taking a look at it in the dugout to see if they want to possibly challenge this, and they are. They're going to challenge it. I kind of thought he didn't come off until after he caught the ball.
Safe at first base. Cincinnati is challenged.
And Stewart, the first baseman.
Let's see. They're going to show it in slow motion.
Oh, I think he left.
He is off the bag.
Wow. Great call by Dan Isonia, the first base umpire.
I'm surprised they're even challenging this. He's off the bag by 2-3 inches.
Well, it's the 8th inning and beyond, so even if they lose their challenge, they can appeal for a crew chief review.
To the 8th inning and beyond.
Yeah. Following this. But, you know, in the rare instance that something gets overturned, you know, you kind of
the
just
Reds
take
are
a
having
shot.
a hard time throwing the ball to first.
Yes. Pirates were gifted a run in the 5th inning on an errant throw by Suarez. This time, Johnson dead in the ball with his foot, the bottom of his foot. So the ball had some scuff marks in it.
Maybe that's why it went wide. Yeah?
Maybe could have. Honestly, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
After review, the fielder was off the bag. The call on the field stands. Cincinnati loses your challenge.
And the call on review brought to you by Ring Central, voice of your business. So the call, now the field was out, and it's ruled as it stands instead of confirmed.
He was real close to saying I was right there.
He should.
He kind of gave a good, nice description. Said the fielder was off the bag. Usually don't get that. You usually just get, it's confirmed or not.
That's right.
You don't usually get a description of the play.
Billy Cook will run for the trailing runner Valdez because that represents the tying run. Ozuna, not fast. He's at second. He's the lead runner here with 1 out for Nick Gonzalez. Bounced out his only time. Came in as a pinch hitter in the 6th. And the pitch, Johnson delivers and it's grounded foul up the left side, strike 1.
It would have been nice to tuck that right inside the back.
That's a great situation for Gonzalez in terms of runners in scoring position. 329 this year. Finding a way to get runs in. Now, you got an extreme fly ball pitcher, but a guy that hits the ball on the ground a lot in Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back, and now 2 strikes. Pirates trail 6-4. Ozuna at second. Cook pinch running at first. 1 out, 8th inning. Pierce Johnson on for the Reds, the right-hander. Here's his 0-2. Swinging a foul back. Spoiled 95 upstairs. Ozuna at second, Cook at first. Gonzalez 3 for 3 lifetime against Pierce Johnson. 0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out on a fastball high and over the outer edge. And now 2 outs. Up to Jake Mangum. First time that Johnson's ever gotten Gonzalez out.
And a borderline fastball. The outside corner.
Suarez playing right at the bag at third. Mangum, switch hitter batting left. Here's the pitch. And a half swing. He went on the appeal to third, strike 1. Well, Johnson doesn't fare as well against left-handed hitters. They slug more than 200 points higher. Mangum not a big slugger, just trying to get on. He's got 2 hits already tonight. 1 swinging a pop-up, foul territory, third base side and into the seats. 2 strikes on Jake Mangum. Johnson inheriting a runner when he came on. He was stranded 11 of the 12 this year. Gave up a base hit to Valdez on a ball that hit off his foot. Two on and 2 out for the Pirates. Down 2 in the 8th. 2 strikes on Jake Mangum. Johnson delivers. Swinging a foul late on 96. Mangum has had a hard time with 95 plus this year, though got a second hit this year in that scenario this week.
He does wait to pull the trigger.
Johnson seeing that on that last swing. Here's an 0-2. Swinging a ground ball right to short. And De La Cruz will throw it on to first, get Mangum by a half step, and that ends the inning. Hitting a walk, 2 left for the Pirates, still down 2 as we go to the 9th. 6-4 Reds on the Pirates Radio Network.
Remember when your sandbox was your construction site? When you dreamt of building skyscrapers and moving mountains, build it. From towering skyscrapers to bridges connecting communities, the International Union of Operating Engineers Local 66 turns childhood dreams into rewarding careers. We offer better benefits, retirement plans, and a safer work environment. If you can dream it, you can build it. Learn more at iuoe66.org.
PNC Bank prefers long-term thinking just like Pittsburgh Pirates fans prefer long ball thinking. In fact, the longer the better.
The 3-1 is swung on, hit deep to right field, and that ball is gone!
With a Pittsburgh Pirates PNC Bank Visa debit card, your money goes further.
And it's actually still going!
Earning you discounts on certain tickets and team merch.
Gosh, John, now it's over the river and headed for the Parkway.
Learn more at pnc.com/Pirates Card. PNC Bank National Association, member FDIC. Visa is a registered trademark of Visa International Service Association and used under license.
AHN online scheduling is a great way to book care with real experts. So before you look up, do I have a UTI? Stop searching and schedule an AHN visit anytime. Go to ahn.org/schedule online.
Fresh paint inside, fresh flowers outside. Summer at your house is looking good. During July 4th deals at Lowe's, buy one, get one free. Select interior paint via mail-in rebate. Plus, get 2 1.5-gallon red, white, and blue annual hanging baskets for just $15. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See store at Lowe's.com for details and requirements. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Well, the score stays 6-4 Reds, as Reynolds will move from left to right after Valdez was run for. Reynolds will move from left to right after Valdez was run for. Cook will take over in center, and Mangum goes from center to left field. Santana on 3 pitches struck out Spencer Steer looking. He'll continue here for the 9th. Tyler Stevenson. They had Soto warming last inning, in case the Pirates tied or took the lead, perhaps. First one down low, ball 1 to Stevenson. McLean and then Myers, who came in for Dunn, who left with an elbow concern. Here's a 1-0, and it's a little bit up and in. 2 balls and no strikes on the slider. The Reds have former Pirate Caleb Ferguson warming in the bullpen. Looks like that's who they would try to employ for a save. And it could not hold up on that slider. 2-1. Ferguson has not even been in a save opportunity this year. The Reds down to some of their best relievers to the injured list. Inside missing, looked like a sinker that time. 3-2. Ferguson's last save was 2024. Never had one with the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft ground ball to third. Gonzalez has it. And the toss across is there. 1 out. Stevenson retired. So not disparaging our old buddy Caleb, but not over. Especially with the way that this team hits the long ball. And the first one in there for a strike. Matt McLean 0 for 2 with a walk. Hitless in his last 33 against the Pirates. Longest hitless streak against the Pirates since Curtis Granderson went a decade without a hit. Fly ball out to right. Caught on the run by Reynolds for the second out. Santana has retired the 3 men he's faced. Now Dane Myers, who struck out his only time, coming up. 6-4 Cincinnati. 9th inning. Pirates have Endy Rodriguez, Connor Griffin, Brandon Lau,
Reynolds.
And then Reynolds, Ozuna.
Ozuna's had good at bats tonight. Home run, single, walk. Then O'Hearn. So that's good. It's good hitters coming up.
Pitch. And there's a strike. 2-run home run by Noelvi Marte, breaking a 4-4 tie in the 8th inning. The Reds have had 2 base runners since a leadoff single in the 4th, and they both came around to score on that home run. They were in succession off Montgomery. Otherwise, the Pirates bullpen has not allowed a base runner tonight. Half swing strike, and it's 0-2. But they did come around, and the Pirates do trail. They're going to have to get to hitting in the 9th. Against the lefty Ferguson, it looks like. 0-2. And it's outside 1-2.
Pretty good spot right there. That just missed.
Would they use Ferguson just for Lau? Would they start the inning with Pierce Johnson? Remains to be seen. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. Santana 4 up, 4 down against him. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Pirates need 2. They're down 6-4. Back after this on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth inning, and the Pirates trail by 2. It's 6-4 Reds. And before we crank up the bottom of the ninth, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the Pirates Radio Network. Well, you can always go home again. And Caleb Ferguson, who pitched for the Pirates last year, signed with the Reds as a free agent over the winter. He grew up a Reds fan in West Jefferson, Ohio. He'll come on and face his former team for his first save opportunity in the regulation play since August of 23.
He's been in 12 games, 12 innings. Does have a couple holds.
He just hasn't pitched in this scenario in almost 3 years.
A hold is like the seventh, like a save in the seventh inning. You saved the seventh inning.
Oh, we saw him last year. He's good.
Save in the seventh inning. You saved the seventh inning.
Oh, we saw him last year. He's good. He hasn't pitched in this scenario in about 3 years. Endy Rodriguez, switch hitter, turns around, bats right, and it's down and in, ball 1. Endy does not have a hit as a right-handed batter this year. That's part of the calculus, I'm sure, for Terry Francona. Limited at bats for Endy. Pirates need a base runner to bring the tying run up. Suarez even with the bag. It's down and in, 2-0 from Ferguson. Now sometimes these scenarios, right, get a little big for somebody, but Ferguson's been around a long time.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't think that situation would bother him.
2-0 to Endy, swinging a foul back.
But you're right. Sometimes guys do get a little fired up in that ninth inning. It's different being out there in a win.
He debuted in this ballpark 8 years ago as a starting pitcher for the Dodgers. Swinging a bouncing ball right side. First baseman Stewart was playing off the bag. He'll flip it on to Ferguson, and he gets it there just ahead of Endy Rodriguez. 1 out in the ninth.
Well, Endy made it close.
A slowly developing play. First baseman typically plays far off the line for a right-handed batter, and so the pitcher's got to get over it. Lefty trying to get there in time.
Yeah, I mean, if Ferguson wasn't there, he's the only guy that can get there in time. The first baseman can't field that ball and beat the runner ever. It's just too far.
Trying to use some time up here between him having to cover and having to make the next pitch to Connor Griffin. So that mound visit. Griffin led off the game with a home run. He's the youngest Pirate ever. He had a leadoff home run and the youngest in baseball in 68 years. The Pirates had a lead then. They have not led after the second, where the Reds scored 4 off Skeens. Reds lead 6-4, 1 out, nobody on, ninth inning. Ferguson delivers down and in for ball 1. Griffin has never faced him. Third baseman Suarez guarding the line for the righty batter. Ferguson ready. The left-hander on a 1-0. Swinging a ground ball foul. Ferguson has fared better against righty batters this year. Slug only .211 off him. He's gotten the first out in his first save opportunity in the ninth inning in almost 3 years. 6-4 Reds. Here's the pitch. Griffin fouls it back. 93 on the fastball, 1-2. Ferguson comes to the set, and a 1-2. Swinging a foul back. Pirates need a base runner to bring the tying run up. You know, when Ferguson debuted in 2018, he was kind of an emergency call-up. Needed somebody to start, and he only pitched an inning and 2/3. That's all he wanted. And the next day's probable pitcher was Dennis Santana.
Oh, wow.
Starting pitcher for the Dodgers that day. But he got hurt warming up.
And here we are.
Santana got hurt warming up. It was going to be his first major league start. And didn't pitch that day. Swinging a ground ball left side off of Suarez's glove. It's an infield hit for Connor Griffin. And now the Pirates have that base runner on. The tying run's going to come up. Here comes Brandon Lau.
It didn't matter if Suarez gloved that ball or not. There was no way he was going to throw Connor out of first base after leaving his feet.
And so now Lau to face Ferguson. Lau has homered 4 times off lefties this year. He's faced a lefty pitcher every time he's been up tonight. 0 for 3 with a sac fly. Team's home run leader at the plate. Pirates down 2, 9th inning, 1 out. Ferguson sets in, delivers. Swinging a foul, strike 1 on the inside cutter. He's got that more up and down breaking ball than a true slider. But that cut fastball trying to move away from the lefty hitter here. 0-1, swing and a miss. And again with the cutter. That one down and away from Lau, and now 2 strikes.
Yeah, that first one I don't think is where he wanted to throw it. That one there, that was where he would like it.
Pirates down 6-4, 9th inning. 1 out. Ferguson takes a deep breath. Trying for his first 9th inning save in 3 years. Griffin at first with 1 out. Tying run at the plate for the Pirates. 0-2. Lau takes strike 3 call. Frozen with a fastball. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. 2 outs. And now it is Brian Reynolds, who has been so hot the last 5 weeks or so. The dean of the Pirates, the longest tenured player, came up in April of 2019. Last hope for the Pirates. And inside, ball 1 on the cutter. Looked like the call stunned the catcher Stevenson. Pirates do not have an ABS challenge remaining. The Reds have 2. 6-4 Cincinnati, 2 outs in the 9th. Reynolds batting. Suarez guarding the line. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Made up his mind late on that slurve, and it's 1-1.
Kind of backdoored him with that. Started off the plate.
Griffin at first. The pitch. Strike with a fastball at the knees on the outer edge, 1-2. And that fastball sneaking up on Pirates hitters. Must be looking for something else. Good spot down and away.
Perfect pitch. Just caught that down away corner.
1-2. Down low and away that time with the cutter, 2-2. But have that look like it'd be off the plate and then end up over. Caleb Ferguson of the Reds, the former Pirate, trying for his first save. 6-4 Cincinnati. Griffin got on with an infield hit to bring the tying run up. Reds are 2-16 against the division this year. Pirates have won 5 straight against the Reds. Skeen started. 2-2 from Ferguson. Down and in, 3-2 on Reynolds. Ozuna is on deck. He's homered tonight, 2 out of 3. In case it gets there. What's Ferguson want to do here? Reynolds is the tying run at the plate here in the 9th inning. 2 outs, 3-2. Swinging a ball driven on a line to right, but caught by Steer. And that's the ball game for the 8th straight time. Paul Skeen starts and the Pirates lose. Improbably so. Cincinnati wins the series opener 6-4, and our postgame will follow right here on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.